folks, today there is a new demo of the last of the Zorelta computer game based on a paper computer game by Compech Dev, which is really cool. I'm going to play it for the first time. I haven't played it at all, so let's play a computer game. All right, let me just make sure that I am streaming. Yes, I am. All right, sweet. Hey, how's it going, Yak Games? Yay, Compech Dev is here. Awesome. So you are finally not missing my my last of the Zorelta stream. Fantastic. Okay, so by the way, I have just changed my audio settings, so if anything sounds too loud or too quiet or anything, let me know. I'll adjust it. I'll be trying to keep a close watch on the chat as much as I can, but I still may get distracted, so yeah, do hold me accountable to that. Yeah, so let us play the it's kind of loud. Let me turn down the mic a little bit. How's that? That better? Okay, let us play the last of the Zorelta, but not this one. I downloaded the other one. Here it is. Almost complete. Now it's quiet. Too quiet? All right, maybe that was the wrong way to... Okay, let's call this 10. How's that? Is that better? All right. All right, you guys ready to play some Last of the Zorelta? This is okay. Sweet. All right, when I start playing the game, let me know if like the game sounds the right volume with respect to my voice. I want to make sure I get this right. So anyway, yeah, let's do it. All right, here we go, you guys. The Last of the Zorelta.exe. Yax isn't watching during a class. Awesome. All right. The Last of the Zorelta. Original PCG by Zach, art by Flaze PCG, Angry KP, Yak Games, programming help from Bronze Hedwig, music and programming from Compech Dev, other audio from Deb Sound, Gil Cower, and Inspector J from Free Sound. The Grave Matters by Kevin MacLeod, Claire DeLune. Nice. All right. Oh, hey, JCC, how's it going? Ah, you can't see my screen. Oh, whoops, my bad. Can you see my screen now? That's a black screen, isn't it? What is going on here? That should be right? So why... There we go. That looks right? Wait. No, it's a little bit too small. Let me see if I can fix that. Is that any better? Wow, cool. Let's see how that looks on the actual video. Okay, I think that looks okay. All right, let's venture onward. Are you guys ready to venture onward? I keep saying that, but then I keep not doing it. So let's do it. You are King Ginkus of the Zorelta people. By the way, definitely let me know here if you can hear me clearly. You are King Ginkus of the Zorelta people. You are a great uniter as you ended a decades-long war with another continent. This is the continent that we were fighting with. To celebrate the peace you forged, the Bridge of Peace, this thing over here, was built between the two continents. For a long time, Shri was at peace. But recently, a rebellion known as the Croden arose. At first they didn't seem a threat, but then they took one city and then another. In a matter of weeks, the Zorelta nation, once spanning an entire continent, this one, had retreated to a small tract of land centered on the capital city. Though you fought valiantly to protect your people, it hasn't been enough, and you've returned to your tower to consider a new plan. Just as you sit on your throne, you hear something outside. Dun, dun, dun. Oh! Land of Mist? Interesting. I don't think... Did I create that continent, or was that your addition, Compech Dev? I forget. And the rest of this stuff definitely is. I remember the continent of Morodir. That's me. Endless Sea, Bridge of Peace. This map is basically like all based on my drawing. It's just that Compech Dev says it's an original edition. Awesome. I very much approve to original additions to the planet tree. That is super cool. Let's press space to skip. Okay. So what can I do? I can't move around. I'll click on the sign again. And I don't think I can read this. So let's click read. Says King Ginkus of Zorelta, second of the 23rd throne of the land, and vanguard of the people of Zorelta who support the throne and the country for which it stands. The sounds kept getting louder, and then a guard whispered to you, Your Majesty, I'm sorry to say that we can't hold the rebels anymore. I suggest taking the hidden exit. Oh, sweet. I really like this design, by the way. I like this whole, like, 2D character, like, in a 3D environment with, like, nice lighting effects. I'm digging it. Yak says, I gotta go. I'll watch the stream later. Alright, cool. JCC asks, was it hard to code? And Compech Dev says, no, it isn't hard to code. Bye, Yak. Have a good one. Let's take the secret exit. Whoa. We're in the cell. Yeah, this is the 3D model that I made. This is awesome. There's a box. Oh man, there's a box. I wonder how to play. Can I move around? No, I just have to click things. Oh hey! Hey, look who it is. It is Zuvak. Let's click this guy. I'm from 1,000 years in the future. My name is Zuvak, and I traveled with my ally, Pierre. We were sent on a mission to find answers to where all humans went. By Zuvak, the Tsar of Vac. Interesting. We were sent on a mission to find answers to where all humans went. By, like Zuvak, but spelled with an X and a Q. The Tsar of Vac. I owe you my life since you freed me out of this box. Let's see. So, that's interesting because, like, part of this is from the original PCGs. Part of this is original. Like, I'm from 1,000 years in the future, and I traveled with my ally Pierre. That seems like what happened because, like, they were traveling together, but we were sent here on the mission to find the answers to where all the humans went by Zuvak, but spelled with an X. That's new. I dig. Compech Dev says it was supposed to take you to the tower. Oh no. Whoops. Alright, well, let's say, why did you say ally so sarcastically? See, he's selfish. I did everything I could to save us both from the crash landing, but he just left me in this box alone. Oh no. Uh-oh. Did it freeze? Oh, sweet. I got the bar under Ginkus' cot. Sweet. Can I get this lamp as well? I feel like I'm cheating right now. Because, like, I remember how to beat the game since this was a game I made. Or the PCG was, anyway. JCC says that this was a video game. I think it would sell well. It is a video game. Compech Dev says click him again. Okay. Why did you come here again? Oh no, I just created a bootstrapper paradox. And he's just gone. Okay. Well. Alright, well, let's try clicking on one of these bars. A barred window. The bars are rusty. Maybe you could break them. If only you had leverage. Okay, how do I use my, my items? Icy Winter says I made a PCG called Spring Locked. That's awesome. Should definitely make a video about that. If you didn't already. Let's see. These bars look pretty solid, but these bars are rusty. If I only had leverage. Compech F says click the light. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. It doesn't click. Oh, I got it. I did not make a video, says Icy Winter. Okay. jpgs says I can't wait to show you my adventures of Farzican continues RPG. I know, that's going to be awesome as well. Okay, you combined the shade with the bar and made a leverage. Awesome. So can I break the... Whoa. I got out. Okay, use the WASD keys to move, mouse to look around, left click to interact. Okay. Alright, where am I? Is that where I came from? Huh. I don't think there's a duck button or anything. So I assume we're in the maze. This does seem pretty mazy. This is pretty cool. In the original game, this is just like a top-down, like, maze. But now we're, like, actually 3D in a maze, and I do not know my way around at all. What's in here? Okay. Alright. JPGS says it's kind of like an open world game. Yeah. Alright. Oh man, it's so featureless. Everything is the same. It's hard to know where to go. Ooh, door. Let's left click that door. Can I left click the handle? Compech Dev says Minimap would help. Oh yeah, totally. Totally. Oh, there is a Minimap I didn't even notice. Check that out. Top right corner. It is locked. That makes a lot of sense. So where am I? Am I the little red dot? Let's see. JPGS says, quick question, Zach. Has there ever been an open world PCG? No, not. I mean, there was one I sort of made. No one ever played it, but it was only like just one screen with a whole lot of like places you can explore. I guess that's sort of technically open world, but it's not really a good one. I've been wanting to make a better one. Anyway. Huh. That looks to be a dead end. Let's go this way. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's going on in here. Alright. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it, you guys. See, the trick to any maze, if you can't find your way out, is to follow the left wall. I mean, it may take longer, but in theory, you will eventually get there if you just follow the left wall long enough. In theory. So let's see if that works. Icy Winter says, what if you had a shotgun in that game and you went on a rampage and ended Farzican? In that case, that would be very satisfying, Icy Winter. That would be very satisfying. Farzican deserves that fate. As much as I don't believe anyone deserves that kind of a fate, Farzican might be the one exception. Maybe not the one exception, but he's pretty bad. Pretty bad. He did get a pretty bad fate, though, in the original game, so... Okay. Nothing in there. What's in here? Nothing. So let's go this way. The thing about this is, like, you never know if your technique is working until you make it out of the maze. That isn't anything, is it? I really should use the minimap more, but it's not really clear. Oh, never mind. What I want to do is I want to make it to this here ship. That probably seems like it could be my goal. However, if this is anything like the original game, then there are some secrets hidden in here. Oh, I think I'm getting close, you guys. I think I'm close. Oh-ho! But it's locked. Oh no. Who made this art, by the way? I know it was somebody. I remember seeing the art in the this art in the Discord. It's well used here. It looks really cool. Compech says you need to collect all the crystals to open the door. Oh, that makes sense. See, that is more logical than my original use of the crystals. Like, in the original game, there's crystals in this maze. There's 3 of them, but they only open up a secret later on. So that makes sense. Let's see. Wait, is that like a secret door, or is that just a weird texture thing? Guess it's just a... Huh. Oh, there's just light escaping through the wall everywhere. Wait, okay, I missed a few questions here. JCC says, quick question, what was your first ever PCG that you made? Mine was Space for the PCG Jam. It's hard to remember because, like, I made a few PCGs when I was a little kid. I remember them, but I don't remember which one was necessarily the first. I mean, there was a whole era when, like, it was just Chris making games, and I remember that there was a time when I was like, man, you know, I bet I could make one of these, and, like, because I was always complaining that there was no color, and I was like, man, why don't you put color? And Chris was all like, why don't you make one with color? And I was like, all right, I'll do that. And so I did make one with color, and I was like, man, this sucks. Coloring takes forever. I didn't realize. So I remember, and I think that one was made for Chris to play, and it was about, like, there was a tree with portals by it. The portal tree, and, you know, you had to jump in a portal to get somewhere else. I don't remember a whole lot about the game, but I do know that many years later, when I actually got into making paper computer games, that portal tree became one of my motifs. Like, I keep going back to it a million times, like, just a portal tree, a tree with portals by its base. One day I'm going to make a PCG that explores the backstory of that, but hasn't yet happened. I have some ideas for it. Anyway, that's answered that question. JPGS, what did you think of my new paper Pokemon game for the PCG Xbox? Still did not get a chance to check that out, JPGS. I will do that, though, like, maybe after this game in the live stream. I'd be happy to. Let's see. Icy Winter says maze but struggle. JPG, you said that already. JCC says, dang, this looks hard. Compech Dev says just a weird texture. Yeah. JCC says, no, not you, Zach. JPGS, oh, I'm sorry. I answered somebody else's question. My bad. Like the use of this song, by the way. It's nice here. This is a song that I contributed to the game. I mean, I didn't make it, but, you know, I shared it and recommended it. It's some nice public domain music, which I used for my videos about the planet Shri, so I thought it would work well here, and it seems to. I mean, Ginkus has just escaped from jail. jpgs says you could play Swamp Survival for this PCG Friday. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, since I don't know what to do for PCG Friday. So yeah, maybe I'll play Swamp Survival. It's a one-player game, so I could just play that by myself. I'll have to review the original game, though, to remember what I did. It's been quite a while since I played Swamp Survival. And now there's even a Swamp Survival Part 2. By, whoa, red. I feel like I want to see what's going on with this red over here. Uh-huh. Interesting. Very interesting. But, you know, like, what am I supposed to do, though? Whoa. Oh, the cube says, I am what you hear when I reach your ears. I am what you see when I reach your eyes. I am what slows you down when stuck in traffic and what you send to your friend holding the other end of the jump rope. What am I? Options are light, jam, and wave. I know the answer because this riddle was in my original game, but what do you guys think? This is I'll reread the thing. And by the way, Compech Dev, you say left click to interact. Yeah, I was left clicking. It just like, I don't know. I guess it's not all that responsive. Like you have to do it a bunch of times to get it to work. Anyway, Icy Winter says light. JCC says, by the way, I upload the video, guys. You want to see it, then you can. It's a funny skit. All right, I will check that out, JCC. So let's see. Let me reread the riddle. I am what I hear when I reach your ears. I'm what you see when I reach your eyes. Compech Dev says jam. Icy Winter says light. Well, light is partly right, because I am what you see when I reach your eyes. That sounds like light, right? But it also says I am what you hear when I reach your ears. That doesn't sound like light. I mean, what you hear, so that sounds more like sound, right? Why jam? Yeah, why jam? That's an interesting answer. Maybe because PCG jam. Icy Winter says wave. And I believe that Icy Winter is correct. Because sound waves are what you hear when they reach your ears. Light waves are what you see when they reach your eyes. And what slows you down when stuck in traffic. Traffic is actually a wave. If you look at, like, if you ever see traffic and you're looking at it from the side, you can see that there's like places where like there's a lot of cars clumped up and places where there's not that many cars. That's the equivalent of like a wave in the water where, you know, you have a high point of the wave and a low point of the wave. Traffic is a wave as well. And it says what you send to your friend holding the other end of the jump rope. I mean, you know, obviously you send waves to them. So I think wave is the answer. That's right. Bravo. Big deal, says the cube. After which you see a door opening. All right. Let's check out this here door. How do I go through the door? JPGS says you left off going into the factory in Swamp Survival and you want to know why is there smoke. Thank you, JPGS. Compech Dev says no, the other one? What do you mean? Like, do I have to go around or something? No, it doesn't look like. Wait, maybe. No, there's nothing over here. The door opens. Oh. Icy Winter says you have to find the red locked door. I see. So then why is there like a little opening here? It makes it seem like you can go through it. But I guess there's nothing on the minimap, so that does make sense. Okay, so now the red door is just open when I get to it. Okay, cool. Compech Dev says, look at the minimap. There's 3 black rooms. All of them contain crystals. That makes sense. I see. So let us get to the other room then. Is this the way? The minimap is kind of small. It's hard to see, but oh man. Let's see, that's a dead end. So I want to go straight here. And bam! Navigating by minimap. Let's see what everyone is saying. Because cube go bye-bye. Yeah, that makes sense. Cube go bye-bye, that's why it disappeared. Okay, let's see. I'm clicking. Do I have to click from far away? Ah, that's it. The cube says, I hold your body together and allow your brain to think. I light your home and provide your brightly lit information. In a stormy night, you will fear me. What am I? Molecules? Light? Or electricity? What do you guys think? Compech Dev says he'll be back. All right. Icy Winter says electricity. And JCC says, by the way, I came home from vacation and swam in a nearby lake, and now I'm home, so I have better Wi-Fi. Awesome. Welcome back, JCC. So yeah, is this electricity? Well, I hold your body together. Does that sound like electricity to you guys? And allow your brain to think. That actually is electricity. It's what holds your molecules together, is the force of electromagnetism. And what like allows your brain to think, because it's actually just like charged particles, which is basically electricity just going back and forth in your brain. That's what lets you think. I light your home, obviously that's electricity. I provide you brightly lit information, that's also electricity. And in a stormy night you will fear me, because lightning is electricity. So, of course, you're going to fear electricity during a stormy night. So, that does make a lot of sense. Let's click electricity. Yeah, sorry, I came up with these riddles that are super counterintuitive, but that is what they are. Yay, you won. Beware of the last puzzle. Please don't hurt yourself, says the cube, after which you hear a door opening. Okay, the last puzzle. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, navigating by minimap seems a lot more efficient. Then why am I not doing it? Okay. I think I want to go this way. Maybe. And this is the one I've already been to, right? This is like the red one? Yeah. So, where's the third one? To the left, that's where I came from, right? JCC says, are PCGs just riddles? No. They can have riddles, but they're not just riddles. Yeah, this is definitely where we originally came from. The jail cell. Okay, so let's go this way. Is this the last puzzle? Oh man. Oof. Last riddle. I now am playing a card game and watching the live stream. Yeah, everyone is getting bored of this for some reason. Of like, I'm losing viewers by like the dozens, but oh well, whatever. Gonna continue playing. This is fun, so let's see. The cube says, when you run, it is me that propels your legs. It is me you eat at breakfast, and me that warms your hands by the fireplace. I am speed in motion, but I'm also quiet potential. I'm light, and I can be traded for mass. What am I? We've got, our options are energy, light, heat, muscles, and food. Got some more options over here. What do you guys think? Well, muscles, I mean, it says when you run, it's me that propels your legs. That sounds like muscles. But it's me you eat at breakfast. That doesn't sound like muscles. Okay, so what else could it be? When you run, it's me. Could it be heat? Well, it says when you run, it is me that propels your legs. That doesn't sound like heat. Heat doesn't propel your legs when you run. It's light doesn't propel your legs either when you run, so that's probably not. It's probably not light. Food sort of propels your legs when you run, right? I mean, if you haven't eaten enough food, you don't have the energy to run, right? But I kind of just said it there. The answer is energy, because like, when you run, it's me that propels your legs. Yeah, you need energy to run. It's me you eat at breakfast. Yeah, when you eat breakfast, you get energy. It's me that warms your hands by the fireplace. That sounds like it could be heat, but heat is also just a form of energy. So, yeah, I'm speed in motion, but I'm also quiet potential. JCC says, are there any very simple PCGs that I could play? Because some of them are, yeah, there like tons of them are very simple. Don't get intimidated just because there's complex riddles in this one. Lots of PCGs are very simple. Everyone makes PCGs differently. Yeah, like, and some of mine are a lot simpler, but this one happens to be it. So anyway, let's see. So yeah, the answer is energy. And I am correct. Welcome back, Compech Dev. Thou proven thyself. Thou shall have the gemma tres fortes, says the cube, after which you hear a door opening, and you acquire the gemma tres fortes. All right. I'm pronouncing that sort of like a Spanish-English mix. I don't know how to pronounce it. In Latin, it's probably like gemma tres fortes. I don't know. JCC says, I mean, are there any PCGs that I can play that are not complicated? Because some of them are. Yeah, I would have to look through my PCGs and see which ones are less complicated. All right, so now I think is the time for us to go back to the spaceship. I must say, this is more challenging than the original game, for sure. I mean, the riddles are the same. It's the same riddles from the original game, but like, the maze, doing it in 3 dimensions. Also, I think this is just a much more complex maze than the original maze, which is not a bad thing. I think that's kind of a cool thing. You like expanded on what I did. Let's see. See, okay, so we're back here at the beginning. How do I get... Let's go this way, and this way, and this way. How do I get to the ship? Let's see, it looks like I want to... Oh man, that's a dead end. Okay, so... Am I making progress, you guys? What do you think? JCC says true because it does give you calories. Yeah, exactly. Calories is just energy. That's all calories are. Wait, am I in the right place? Oh man, I'm so close to that ship, I can taste it. Okay, so going to the right looks like a dead end. Is left also a dead end? I mean, I think over here. Yes! Yes! Yo, snap. Look at that ship. That is pretty snazzy. Who's over here? Let's talk to this guy. The skinny guy, yes. He's incredibly skinny and uses his acrobatic talent to block your path. There's no way to overpower him or get around him. He also can't be reasoned with, and he's gleefully happy blocking your path and loves that more than anything. Sounds pretty accurate. That is the skinny guy to a T. Remember, you guys, this is 1,000 years in the past. So the fat guy does not yet exist. At this time, there's only the skinny guy. I wonder what... But I can just, like, walk around him, though. Like, why do I have to... I mean, like, if he was like... over here, you know, maybe, but like over here, he's just kind of chilling, you know? He's not really blocking my path at all. I can just like get past him. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay. This ship is pretty snazzy, I must say. I dig. Skinny guy says, oh, you may not enter the ship. I see. Uh-huh. Okay, so what's this? Low-fat ice cream. This ice cream container contains a mysterious pink substance, which will make anyone who eats it immediately balloon and become immensely fat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. JCC says... Boreda? Boreda? I don't know how that's pronounced. It's good morning in Welsh. Nice. Anyway, let's give him some ice cream. Should I say this ice cream is low fat, or you will become fat after eating this? Oh, first he says, I'm not going to eat that. I want to stay in shape. Okay, I will tell him it is low fat. He says, how can I know that? I either say believe me or read. He says I can't read. Oh man. That sucks. Guess I have to try again. Let's say you will become fat after eating this. He says, hey, I just said I want to stay in shape. Nice. Alright. I'm not going to eat that. I want to stay in shape. This is low fat ice cream. How can I know that? Believe me. He says, I don't believe a single thing. Man? So, there's no way to convince him to eat it? Now he just says, I don't believe you a single thing. Oh, now you can say you will become fat after eating this. He said, I don't believe you a single thing, so that means I don't believe you that this will make me fat. were the last words the skinny guy said before he had to quit his job. Oh no. Poor skinny guy. Oh man. Nice. This is sort of what happens in the original game. It's like a little bit different. Like in the original game, you actually get on board the ship and he's blocking the way to the control panel. And then when you feed him the low-fat ice cream, he falls through the floor because he gets so heavy. But this is pretty cool too. I like that there's differences. I like, you know, seeing your work adapted in a new way. You know, people like take the same basic idea but do something different with it. Awesome. So now let's board the ship. Ah, yeah. Both guards say, Xael Groto, our leader, identify yourself. Uh-oh. Okay, click any object to shoot it. Okay. Should I say my name, fly past, or strafe right? Saying my name seems like a bad idea because I'm Ginkus. JCC says ship looks Star Wars. Yeah, it kind of does. All right, I'll say my name. Even though I'm the king who they're trying to capture, I'm gonna say it anyway. Wait. You died. You say, I am Groto. The guards say, you liar, after which they shoot you. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best. Yes, save game. Yeah, I love how you can just click save game. Awesome. So cool. Okay. Let's try to strafe right. Whoa, nice. And then fly past. You died. They shot you. Okay, save game. Let's just fly past. You died. They shot you. Now let's strafe right. Can I just shoot them? It says click any object to shoot it. Oh. The guards shoot each other. They both explode to pieces. Awesome. Alright, let's fly past. Whoa. Sweet. It says you landed your ship here. You have to enter Ginkus' tower unnoticed. Hold space to walk forward. Try to avoid the lights from the ships. Oh, whoa. Different controls. JCC says no. Boredar? Boredar. I don't know. My problem is I always I know Spanish. I always assume everything is Spanish. So I have no idea how Welsh is supposed to sound. Anyway, let's press space and move forward. Can I move with WASD? No, just... Uh-oh, guess I should wait here a little bit. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm gonna get caught. Am I gonna get caught? Am I gonna get caught? Oh, okay, I'm okay. We're okay. Gotta make it to Ginkus' tower. JPGS says, just an idea. You should do PCG news every 2 weeks since a lot of stuff is coming in. We have a lot of people joining the community. Really good idea, JPGS. I want to. It's just, it's hard to, like, the issue is really motivation. Oh, shoot. Am I going to make it to the tower? Run for it. Whoa. Phew. Whoa. Whoa, I died? Whoa, I both succeeded and died, because it says you're confronted with the sneering face of the self-styled Emperor of the Croton. Alright, so I guess I'll save game. Whoa. Click the spheres to destroy them, hold space to walk. Okay, bam. Yeah. Yeah, gotta fight Groto. Oh, man. Die. All right, all right. I got this guy. I got this guy, right, you guys? Ah. You are going down, Groto. You are going down. Yeah. 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 Oh, man. I have to, like, shoot these balls. jpgs says, JCC says, basically, it's a remaster of your original game. Correct. Yeah, like, or more than a remaster, I'd say, like, a remake, or like an adaptation. You know, like how sometimes they make a movie out of a comic book. It's the same thing, but it's a video game made out of a PCG. You know. This is cool. Oh, man. Oh, so close. Wait, I think I made it. This is the moment Zuvak returned and shot Groto, finally defeating it. Oh, thanks, Zuvak. With a smile, he says, "Ah, old friend, I told you I owe you my life. You both continue to the Apex Tower." Sweet. Yak says, "Just rapid click." That would have been smarter than what I did, Yak. I don't know if it would have worked or not, but it would have been worth a try for sure. You arrive atop the tower. The final step in your plan is to reach the spire, and atop it, your staff. If you reach there, you've succeeded. To get there, you'll have to climb the grooves in the spire, which requires both hands. That means you won't be able to carry Zuvak. "Go on without me," he says. "There are more guards coming for you. I'll hold them off." Unfortunately, there is no choice but to do as he says. You begin climbing. Just as the Croton patrol ships notice what you're doing, you shoot the ship and manage to climb atop it. You're out of time and there's no other way. You raise the staff to the sky and, drawing in all your energy, you emit a field which surrounds you. Bolts from the Croton ships bounce harmlessly off the force field you generate. It surrounds you and then the entire building, sealing it off in a stasis field. "I'll return," you silently promise as the stasis field quiets your neural functions. "I'll find the power to save you all, to drive out these Croton." And then you drift off to a strange kind of sleep. You don't know this yet, but you won't awaken for 1,000 years. But what dreams you'll have. Indeed. So is that the end? Like, I feel like we skipped off the entire, like, end portion of the game. It's a nice boss fight, though. But still, I want a sequence at the end where I have to dodge enemy ships shooting at you as you try to climb the spire. JPGS says, "Have you ever played Minecraft, Zach?" A little bit, not a whole lot. I guess that's the end. JCC says, "Just watch a video on YouTube of someone speaking Welsh." Yeah, that would probably help. But still, I have to know like what each vowel sounds like if I were to try to pronounce it. So I guess that was the end of the game. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I like everything about it. I like having to explore the maze and try to solve riddles. That was pretty fun. I like the battle with Groto was pretty cool. The sequence of trying to sneak past the lights, I dig. You know, sort of like, you know, it's making it into a proper video game. Yak says that maze took a while though. Yeah, totally. It's a big maze. It's a really big maze. In fact, I'd say that's like the bulk of the game. But yeah, yeah, really cool. Really good job, Compech Dev. And yeah, I want to see more. Is this going to be the whole game, or are you going to add another section towards the end? I feel like there should be another section, but definitely up to you for sure. Even as it is still really cool. And definitely there's going to be a sequel as well. So yeah, really fun game. Would want to see more of it and play more of it. And Compech Dev, once you come out with the final version, whatever it looks like, I will definitely do another live stream and play it. I'm so excited that, like, man, I can't believe there is a computer game. I just played it. It's about the last of the Zorelta. That is insane to me. I never thought anyone would make a game about this. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. The last of the Zorelta.exe. Yeah. Yak says this is amazing. I know. JPGS says, because you think it would fit as a PCG, because in Minecraft you can make items and build things and explore. Yeah, Minecraft PCG is like probably the most requested PCG. Like out of all the, I get a lot of requests for like, hey, make this video game as a PCG, make this one. Minecraft is like the most common request I get. So I really should make one, but I haven't done it yet. I also get a bunch of requests for a Terraria game or like a Minecraft Terraria, or like a open world game similar to Minecraft or Terraria. I don't know what I want to do. Kind of want to just like, you know, make an open world PCG that's like a hybrid Minecraft Terraria paper game, satisfy everyone at once, or satisfy no one at once, depending on how good of a job I do. Compech Dev says, oh, I plan to make the second level, and yep, a sequel. Awesome. React to my new Pokemon game. Okay, sure. JCC says, I made a JPGS. You see, I made a mod episode out of it. Nice. By the way, just want to comment. One difference between this and the PCGs is that this is sort of like a medieval town, whereas in the PCG, like Shri is sort of like more advanced technology, but I guess maybe with some more with some medieval style stuff. So this isn't like totally conflicting with it, but like there were more like tall buildings in the original PCG. That's totally cool though. Like, I mean, I don't like when you're making an adaptation of something, not everything has to be exactly the same as in the original. You can totally make, you know, your own version of that thing. And I thought that like this was a super cool adaptation of The Last of the Zorelta. You guys should all try playing it once the final version is out. Yeah, so let's go react to what JPGS is talking about. Wait, what? What is going on JPGS's channel? Like, there's been a lot of videos I haven't... Oh, hey, there's a video by me. Oh my god, what happens if I click on it? Am I going to break the universe? Let's do it. Whoa. I just said that. That's me in the past. I just said that. That's me in the past. Anyway, let's go see what's going on with JPGS. $33 subscribers, nice. Which one did you want me to react to, JPGS? Because there's a bunch I haven't reacted to yet. Let's see. My new paper Pokemon game for the PCG Xbox. Okay. Ah, new paper Pokemon PCG.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today, this is going to be another paper computer game for the PCG Xbox. And if the PCG Xbox is out on the PCG shop.
Nice.
If you want to download this game for the PCG Xbox, I'll leave a link to the description down below. So as you can see here, sadly, unfortunately, I don't have a printer. Well, I do have a printer, but you know that doesn't really matter. But for the people who don't own a printer, I'm gonna show you guys a way to do it. Step one, download.
All right, let's
Total, I believe, 353.
That's a lot of Pokemon. Let's skip ahead a little bit far into the game itself.
Come here. All right, I'm
Not because I don't want to see your video, JPGs. I just, you know, like, to make an entertaining live stream,
So now you can get
I shouldn't, like, watch an entire...
And so now I'm gonna wait, stop.
Whoa, wait, okay, so there's
And so now I'm gonna wait.
number generator?
The 43rd Pokemon. Okay, that shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be bad. So Pokemon number 43. It's pretty easy. I can just go to.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you just have, like, a list of Pokemon, so you get one randomly. And then is that to fight?
I'm just going down. Since I'm too lazy to do it. Alright, so we got an Oddish.
Oddish.
So now we're gonna do the combat system. Pretty simple.
Oh man, combat systems and PCGs.
And as you can see right here, I'm gonna zoom in on that a little bit so you can find Oddish.
Wow.
Oddish right there. So it is a grass HP.
Put a lot of work into this,
And then-
JPGs.
So you guys can skip ahead of this. And I'm going to use Greninja.
Okay, let's skip ahead a little bit more.
Say grass. So it's not so effective. So basically, as I got my calculator out here. So basically, so his attack is 24. Well, actually, no, 14 minus a half. So meaning we're gonna do half. So basically, now it's at 13. So yeah, 1.5 health. And that's basically how the fighting mechanics work. That was pretty short. So now how to catch a Pokemon. As I'll scroll up here.
How do you catch a Pokemon?
So how to catch a Pokemon. I'm gonna see if this will work. If not, then I'm just gonna see if this will work or not. It probably won't.
Oh.
But basically what you'll do is it says flip 2 coins, center of the circle. So basically what we're doing is we're gonna flip 2 coins and they both land on heads and we caught it.
Huh.
Okay, 1. See if we do it again. Okay, 2. Alright, there we go. So pretty easy and simple. You know that it was a pretty low chance.
Okay, very cool. There's like I think we were looking at some of your Pokemon stuff in the other video, the one with me and Chris, the stream. Compech Dev says, did you know there's a political party called PCG? I'm not surprised. There's so many weird things called PCG. Let's find that. PCG political party. The Guadalupe Communist Party is a party in the French Overseas Department of Guadeloupe. Interesting. Huh. So it's in France? Parti Communiste Guadeloupéen. That's my best French pronunciation I got there. I wonder what they believe. Anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's PCG. No, not the PCG wiki. I was trying to Google PCG. PSENG. Oh, its symbol is PCG. Post. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna get a lot of results for. JCC says, by the way, Angry KP and me did one, but we haven't shown to the PCG aspect of the game yet. Awesome. Anyway, getting back to reacting to JPGs. I haven't given you a proper reaction yet. JPGs. Yeah, so really nice detailed combat system, chance system, like using online generators. That is pretty cool to see what Pokemon you catch. When I did Pokemon Stop, I basically just, played it like any other PCG. Like combat was just like like me sort of estimating whether it's going to work, just like you would in any other battle in a paper computer game. Like, for example, like a Bulbasaur is fighting a Charizard, you know, he'll say like, okay, I'll try using Vine Whip, or like I'll have my Bulbasaur, you know, do that or whatever, and say, okay, yeah, but like Charizard is just like, it's shooting out flames, so your vines just get burned. So like that's how like that is the extent of how much effort I put into it. And so JPGS clearly have got a really well worked out system. Like, I would be interested to see, you know, some gameplay. Like, is this a 2-player game or not? But anyway, like, really good job, JPGS, for making a Pokemon game a lot more complex than I did, with like clearly a lot of effort put into it. And it looks like your system seems pretty logical and well worked out. JCC says, by the way, oh, I said that already. Compech Dev says, oh, I was thinking about Podzivna Grna Gora. All right, let's Google that. Pozitivna. CRNA Gora. Positive Montenegro. Positive Montenegro is an extra-paramilitary social liberal political party in Montenegro. Interesting. The party was founded in May 2012. Huh. They won 7 seats in Montenegro in the 2012 election, and they lost them in the 2016 election. I guess they're not that popular of a political party. Oh well. I don't know what they stand for. Anyway, I guess I'll probably, like, does anyone else have anything they want me to answer, anything like that? Or otherwise, I'll probably end the stream. I don't have that many viewers right now, and it's hot in here and all that sort of stuff. But if you guys have any more questions, I'd be happy to answer a few more, or, you know, anything you want me to react to or whatever. Oh, by the way, PCG Wiki. JCC says, is it on mobile? Anstarry made a whole lot of edits to the PCG Wiki. I mean, first he just added like his like the bosses from his game Tenebrous. So they're all here: Pluvia, Fulgur, Tonatrua, Pluvia acida, Morsus celestis, Calor fluctus, Ave. Like, all of them are here. He made good articles about them, but then he also like made comments on all these articles, like other people's articles. Yeah, you can like make comments in the PCG Wiki. JCC says, oh, is Last of the Zorelta on mobile? I don't think so, but I guess that's for Compech Dev to say. Compech Dev says, is there Groto in bosses? Yeah. Groto, I think, yeah, Groto the 18th, I think it was. Here he is. That's Groto. This is the guy I just fought. The self-proclaimed Emperor of the Croton, leader of the Croton Rebellion on Shri, rebelling against Ginkus' forces. Here's his history from Last of the Zorelta, his appearances. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's update that right now. Right now, you guys. Live PCG creation. I mean, not PCG, but live wiki creation. The last of the Zorelta PC game. Wait, let me like do it like this. Groto appears in much the same role as the original game, only this time he like and there's a boss battle with him where I don't need to explain that there. And there's a boss battle with him. Let's save the page. And there is no article yet on the last of the Zorelta PC game, so I think we should fix that. I think that's an appropriate thing to do during this live stream. By the way, I'm going to put on some music because I feel like it. It's too quiet. It's way too quiet. Don't you guys agree? Yeah. Let me know if that's too loud or whatever. But anyway, yeah. Control B to make it bold. The last of the Zorelta. Control B to get out of bold. JCC says, by the way, I made a live stream about my PCG story. Awesome, JCC. I'm going to have to check that out. The last of the Zorelta was a 2020 PC game. An adaptation of the PCG The Last of the Zorelta by Zach. I should say it was a 2020 PC game by Compech Dev. I don't know if, I guess we don't have an article on Compech Dev yet, but we should have an article, so I'll link to it. So when somebody makes it, this will link to it. It follows the same story as the game, as the PCG for the most part, but does introduce some original elements and new mythology. Okay, so save. So this is an article. This now exists on the wiki. You can go visit it right this very second. Oh man, it says the intro rolled and now we can't see the screen. It's because I pressed the number 2. That's why that happened. Sorry about that, you guys. But at least I fixed it so that now when I press 2, at least you can still hear me, so I don't like disappear completely. Yeah. So this is going to go into the category PC games, or computer games. Yeah. Joining the ranks of all these hallowed computer games, Chris's PCG engine. Guys, remember that? That Chris was working on, I guess still is working on. Here's the logo for it. And there's the other computer games. There is Supercomputer, paper computer game by Kurt that he made way back in the day. Lost to time. I don't think it exists anymore. Unfortunately. There's one called, this is one I made. This is called Main Dude's First Game. It has a little bit of PCG stuff in it. It was just a game I made. What do you guys think? Should I put that on the PCG shop at some point? And then there's Bots. Bots was a really good game that Kurt made where you play as like Tutorial Bot, you know, and the other bots from Spaceballs. Unfortunately, that game is also lost to time, as far as I know. Like, I don't think it still exists. And yeah. JPGS, can you write about my PCG Xbox on the wiki and about my Pokemon game for the PCG Xbox? Good idea, JPGS. Let's say it's called the PCG Xbox. Wait, you know what? There's one thing I feel I have to do before I do that. JPGS, but remind me, because you know, just in case I don't, I will do it. But I would like to go into The Last of the Zorelta and take a screenshot And then kill this. By the way, Compech Dev, you should add a way to exit the game without having to, like, close it like that. I mean, obviously it's a super alpha, so totally understandable. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you know, reminding you or whatever. Yeah, so I just did that, and now what I want to do is I want to go back into the last of the Zorelta computer game. I'm going to go into Classic Editor because for some reason Classic Editor is better for pictures. I'm going to upload... Wait, what did I just do? I didn't save it. My bad. I went into Microsoft Paint. Control C. Control V. File. Save as. Zorelta.png. I'll save that to desktop for now. And now let's upload this. There we go. Zorelta.png. Upload. Come on. Yeah, there we go. This is not a correct wiki article without... Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, there it is. It does exist. You guys are wikiing. You can always switch to source mode right over here so you can see what the actual, like... I guess not coding. Coding is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. The actual, like, code behind it, behind the article. Because that can be helpful to see what's going on. Anyway, just say publish. I mean, you don't have to know how all this code works. Just sort of copy what people do on other articles. Anyway, so, yeah. Now, wait. That is too small. That is too small. Let's edit that. Let's make that a little bit bigger. There we go. And don't worry, Compech Dev. If I make, like... a, like, if you make a better... title screen or whatever, or change it in any way, we can always replace this image, but it's good for now. Yeah, so like I'll add this to the category Ginkus Odyssey games, I guess, because it's Ginkus Odyssey. That's what I call Ginkus's Odyssey. That's what I call, like, the series of games about Ginkus. I feel like this sort of applies to that. Anyway, so yeah, now this is an article because it's got an image. You need pictures in your articles. I mean, you don't necessarily need them. I'm just saying, it's better. It looks better. Look how good that looks, right? All right, so now jpgs, you wanted me to make an article on the PCG Xbox. This is more fun. I should. Hey, welcome back, Compech Dev. Yeah, I should. I should wiki while live streaming with you guys more often. This is cool. Well, Compech Dev, did you see the article on your game? Like, I just made an article on your game. I'll show you in a second if you haven't seen it. Anyway, so not bold. The bold PCG Xbox is a link PCG console. Created by alright, let's call it JPGS. The problem is that okay, yeah. I still haven't made an article for JPG. Like, there's an article on you, JPGS. It just, like, it was back when you were making most of your PCGs under PXG, so I called it that. But I have to switch it over to JPGS. In 2020. And there's games for it. There is the paper Pokemon. Alt 130 is for Compech Dev says, yes, I saw it. That's why I said, whoa, excellent. Yes. And I also, like, added it to the list of appearances on Groto. Paper Pokemon. I don't know what your game is called, jpgs. Let me check your video. Your video is just called New Paper Pokemon. Let's see what it is on the shop, the PCG shop. Paper Pokemon Ultra Red. Okay, cool. Let's check out your shop so that we can. Oh, now you're jpgs/pxg. Excellent. You changed updated your name. Excellent. JPGS says in my game there are 353 Pokemon. Oh, dang it, we're in the full screen mode again. JPGS says in my game there are 353 Pokemon. When you download the game, you get a free Pokemon Greninja. Nice. Yeah, the intro thing. Alright, so this is the only game I see. Paper Pokemon Ultra Red, so that appears to be the title of the game, so let's call it that. Paper Pokemon Ultra Red. Are there any other games? Either way, I'm saving this. For now, let's PCG consoles. Wait. Paper computer consoles, that's what the category is called. Add that to that category. We need an image of the PCG Xbox. Is there an image on here? Let's see. PCG Xbox navigational system, is that it? Or PCG Xbox demo? Oh, I hope you enjoy the world of the PCG Xbox. PCG Xbox demo, okay. Here we go, PCG Xbox demo. We've got some nice Zuvac. We've got some nice tutorial bot in a fighting game that is pretty darn cool. I've seen that image before, but still, I have to remark on coolness every time I see it. Okay, Compech Dev has to go. My internet is bad. All right, have a good one, Compech Dev. Pardon me. Thanks for joining. Is that the best? Let's just download this thing. Like to see if that's really the best image. Rutrow. Where's my order number? Or my download? Huh. There's no file. Is there no file attached? That's weird. Okay, well, let's just go into your video, I guess. Videos. Man, where's the PCG Xbox? You definitely have a video about it. Oh, here we go. PCG Xbox teaser trailer. Yeah, I feel like that is what it looks like. There's just like a controller in a game. Okay. Let's take an image of this. JCC says, yes, this is great. I can see the process of downloading a PCG from the PCG shop. Show us when it is printing. I mean, the thing is, like, there doesn't seem to be any file attached. Like, normally it would appear right here, but I'm not seeing it, so I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe JPGS forgot to attach the file. I don't know. I'll download another one though. I'll download like Paper Pokemon. Let's see if that has a file. And it does not. That's weird. That is weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to investigate this. Oh wait. On my email, I seem to have download links. Let's see if that works. That's weird. We didn't have to like go into your email before, but I guess anyway, yeah. So it is now downloaded, but it just kind of like opened it as a window on my browser. So instead, I'll go over here to the download button, right click, and say save link as. I'll just save this to new PCG folk stuff. I'll call this PCG Xbox. And then I will go into my Paper Computer Games folder, new PCG folk stuff, and PCG Xbox. And now, yeah, there we go. Here's the proper game. All right. So, show us if you're on a mobile device. Do they post? Let me. I don't know how to show you. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do for you guys. Show you how to get something from the PCG shop. And don't worry, I intentionally changed it to be my thing now. Okay, so now this is my mobile device. See, that's chat. So, JPGS says, can you download my paper Pokemon game? I'm trying to, JPGS. I'm going to. JCC says, all the people who struggle with printerware should have it so that some people can make other copies of their games and then people can post it to other people. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see if I like go to the PCG shop. Paper, not Papa John's Pizza. Oh, papercomputergames.com. Little known fact, we do have a website which is just has nothing but links to PCG stuff. So let's go to the PCG shop. And oh hey, there is Paper Pokemon. So let's download it. Add to cart. Check out. Email. I'll just put in my actual email. 457239 is my shop code. There we go. And then complete order. I can't see if chat's saying anything, by the way, just because I'm using the phone for this right now. So your order is confirmed. Now, I don't know. I guess I have to go into my email to get a download link. Here's the newest one. Pokemon ultrared.pdf. Click on that. Download. And here we have it. I don't know what app to open it in. Maybe a Power Mirror. But if you don't know what app to look at it, and you can just like search for an app to open it. In this case, Power Mirror seems to have worked. Here is Paper Pokemon. And we have it all right here. Yay! Paper Pokemon. Ultra Red. Okay. So that is how you do that. Now let's get back to chat. Assuming anyone's still there. let's see. So what am I doing? I just wanted to make a wiki article on the PCG Xbox. So this is a good image for a wiki article. Let's take, wait, that's not really centered. Let's do this. Control C, make this smaller. Control V, file save as. I'll call this, doesn't matter, PCG Xbox. Now let's go back here and let's add an image. Let's go to Classic Editor. Man, like, I hope I'm not boring you guys going through all this process, like doing all this stuff, but I'm just, you know, I'm just doing my thing. Just adding stuff to the wiki. I still seem to have 5 viewers, so, you know, that's something. Which is actually more than I had when I was playing the actual PC, like the actual computer game. I feel like, I mean, it's either that you guys, or that like more people come later into a live stream, either that, or people are more entertained by my just messing around than by my actually doing anything. I don't know which it is. I guess we'll find out eventually. Anyway, here is a photo. JPGS says you can try to play my game if you want. Yeah, by the way, JPGS, didn't you want me to play whatchamacallit? Your Spider-Man PCG? Like, that was the one you put in like a ton of references into it, and it was all like super PCG-ified, but Spider-Man. JCC says yes, but I won't have an actual paper copy. That's true. That is very true. I mean, you can just press print. Like on most cell phones, if you have a printer nearby, like the printer can be connected by Wi-Fi, so you can just tell it to print, and the phone, like if it's connected to Wi-Fi that has a printer on it, it'll just sort of know what to do. But anyway, let's see. Anyway, let's add this picture into this article for the PCG Xbox, because every article needs a picture. There you go. PCG Xbox. I totally already added the same picture. Man, I suck. Use existing photo. Alright, publish that. Let's make this picture bigger so it is clearer to see. There you have it. Folks, that is the PCG Xbox. Let's see what other games you have for there on the PCG shop. Wait, whoops, I was in the right place already. PCG Wii 2 by Earthquan, and the PCG Wii by Earthquan. Cool. But let's go back to JPGS. You have Pokemon Ultra Red. Zuvac versus the Perfect One is a, whatchamacallit. It's a comic, not a paper computer game. Yak says, I'm going to try to make more PCG stuff soon. Awesome, Yak, because, like, your games are really cool. I really like what you do with them. So looking forward to seeing that. Let's see, PCG Xbox navigational system. Okay, so that is something I can add in here. Games. Subheading. Navigational system. PCG Xbox navigational system. And then I'll add another subheading for the actual games. there we have it. That is our article on the PCG Xbox. JCC says we should create paper game postal service. Totally. I'm into this idea. Although since the PCG community is spread across a whole bunch of different countries, I feel like that could get complicated, but it is definitely a good idea. Yak says I have a lot of stuff to do that I put off. I definitely know that feeling. Definitely know that feeling. Anyway, PCG Xbox now joins the ranks of all the other proud PCG consoles. You know, you've got the PCG card by the Sonic Activist, the PCG hand by Angry KP. You've got the PCG keyboard also by Angry KP. PCG Dreamcast, I think that was Sonic Activist. Yeah, Sonic Activist. It has Fortnite PCG Edition and Sonic Generation. You've got the PCG Float. I feel like that's the most famous one for some reason, because it's a really well-designed system, and also probably because like I made a video assembling it. There is the where's the Zolt Pocket? Don't I have an article on the Zolt Pocket? Oh my goodness. I do not have an article on the Zolt Pocket. What do you guys think? Is that acceptable? Should I make... Pardon me. Yak says I gotta go in 10 minutes for my last period. Alright. Should I make an article for the Zolt Pocket? If somebody tells me to do it, I'm gonna do it. Or if somebody tells me to make an article on something else, I'll do that instead. What do you guys think? Do it. jpgs says somebody should make a PCG PS5. Yeah, totally. Alright, so let's make Zolt Pocket. Okay, the... Whoops. You guys, can you see my screen right now? Okay. Okay. Oh man, you guys got to tell me when I can't see when you can't see my screen. Anyway, like the Zolt Pocket is a PCG console. Created by Compech Dev. And let's see, what games does it have? I know it has ZP's Quest. I forget what else. I feel like some other people made games for the Zolt Pocket. If anybody out there remembers any games that were made for the Zolt Pocket that I'm not remembering right now, can you guys do me a favor and add it to this article? I mean, just come here, just click edit and like add it. Let me add this to the ranks of paper computer consoles. All right, do I have a picture for the Zolt Pocket? I know it's on here. On the PCG shop. Under whose page is that? Compech Dev. That would make sense. ZP's Quest Minosaur. Okay. But that's not it. Where's the system itself? Here we go, the Zolt Pocket. Oh wait, I have that actually. What am I doing? Should be close to the end, right? Because it starts with a Z. Oh, we've got a logo for it. That is super cool. Well, that's going on the wiki. JCC says, don't miss the JCC box. Really good point. I'll do that next. Where is the Zolt pocket? Just gonna press Z to find it. Zuvac origin, ZP's quest, Zolt pocket title. Huh. Guess I don't have an image. I do have a logo though, so I'll add that. So let's go into Classic Editor. Browse. New PCG folks stuff. And the logo for the Zolt Pocket. Let's make that a little bigger. Let's, like, you know, give it a let's save that and let's see if we can, like, give it a like put it in a thumb. Oh, it already is a thumb. But I'll give it a little caption. I'll say, official logo by Compech Dev. Publish. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, Paper Computer Games, you should make a video of you of assembling the JCC box. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to do that. All right, Paper Computer Consoles. This page is looking a little less dead, a little more stuff going on here. I don't believe I have an article on the JCC box, so let's do that right now. The JCC box. Okay, so the JCC box is 2020 PCG console, created by JCC Paper. Oh, I have an article about you already. As I recall, it can play paper games and paper computer games, right, JCC? Let's see. Oh man, it switched again. Oh, so frustrating. Oh, because I said 2020. That makes sense. Yak says, "Wow, your desktop is very organized." Thank you. Not really. Not really at all. Hey, babe. Yeah, JCC box can play any PCG and paper game. Okay. It can play any paper computer game as well as any paper game. And, well, are there any games specifically for it? Like, specifically made for the JCC box? I don't know. Let's check you out, though. I mean, not check you out, but check out your box. Let's go into our subscriptions so that we can get a picture of it. Hey, Anstarry, how's it going? We're just messing around. Earlier in the stream, we played the computer game Last of the Zorelta, which was pretty cool. You should check that out at the beginning of the stream, but we're done with that, and we're just messing around, adding stuff to the PCG wiki. All right, bye, Yak. Thanks for joining. So, let's see. What am I doing? JCC paper games, not this video, but JCC in general. Where is your JCC box? Like the original, showcasing the JCC box.
Hey guys, and we're back with another video.
There we go. There's an image of the JCC box. And we are going to print screen, escape, put that into here. Copy this. Save as JCC box. Just adding everyone's stuff to the PCG wiki. I'm gonna save page right now. And then I am going to go into the classic editor, add a photo, upload. I saved it to desktop, I think. JCC box. JCC says, I'm thinking of making a new console, so I might need your help. I'm thinking of making basically the JCC box more portable. Good idea. I'm no expert on making PCG consoles. You know, I've actually never made one. I mean, the making consoles thing, that's sort of like a tradition that came over from paper games, but has since been adapted into paper computer games, which is super cool. I think that's awesome, by the way. You know, I said in my video on the difference between paper games and paper computer games that I would love to see more crossover between them, and that's super happening, and that's super awesome. I want to make a video about that, but the big video is taking all my attention, so it's probably not going to happen for a while. But anyway, let's publish this. That's too small, so let's make the image a little bit bigger so you can see more clearly. And there you have it. We've got an article on the JCC box. Let's add that to the ranks of all the paper computer consoles that have existed in the past. All right, we've got some stuff here. We've got the Zolt Pocket, the PCG Xbox, PCG Hand, PCG Float, PCG Card. That was won by Sonic Activist, I think. Zuvak and the 60 Secrets. Man, Sonic Activist, you got to come back and make this game if you're watching. Yeah, so what else do I need to add to the wiki? So this lasted the Zorelta. I feel like that was the main subject of this stream, so I feel like I should do some more stuff on that, unless anyone has anything else I should add. So let's like add story whoops. JCC says, so let's say you had the paper Pokemon game, you could play on that on the JCC box. Very cool. That is true. So let's say the story is I don't know. I'll leave that open. I'll just like to be added. Then I will say characters. Like this game definitely has Ginkus. It has Zuvak. It has the skinny guy. It has who else does it have? It has it has Zuvak. I don't know who that is. That's new. XOOVAQ. Who sent everyone on a mission, I guess. Very interesting. Zuvak is in the game. I'm very interested to find out who that is. It does have Groto. The 18th. I might, like, later on, I'm probably going to make, like, different versions of these articles for the game, because, like, the game is sort of, like, its own version of the story, so, like, these characters can have a separate history from the main PCG universe history. I assume, unless Compech Dev does intend it to be part of the same universe. If so, I'll, but right now it seems like he's going for, changing a lot of things, making, like changing some elements of the story, making it, like, not necessarily exactly the same, and, like, changing a lot of story details. So I'll probably later on add, like a version, like an article on the version of Zuvak from the last of the Zorelta game. Because, like, if, for example, if you go to the Zuvak article and, like, over here, like, you can see there's, like, this other versions page. JPGS has detuned papers, PCGs. Yeah, totally detuned paper. If you go to other versions, yeah, see, there's, like, links to articles on different versions of Zuvak. There's, like, Nathaniel Cross from Saluna, sort of a version of Zuvak. There's this weird sketch from Lori of Zuvak. There's this guy. This is Bladevac from Broken Ape Simulator. There's Pride from Soul Symphony. Kind of looks a little bit like Zuvak, right? Like, he is an alternate version of Zuvak. I should probably make one on JPGS's version as well. Because JPGS, like, you made, like, Gnome the sequel, and in it, Zuvak, but he's a human. That is pretty cool. I feel like I have to show that on stream. Where was that? Is that in here? In the PCG? Ooh, new stuff. What is this? By Cold Brooding Werewolf. Nice art. And Nerf World War. Very cool. New PCG coming out. Call of Duty PCG 2020. Pokemon Ultra Red. Nice. By JPGS. Here we go. Gnome the sequel. PCG 2020. Zuvak, but he's human. I feel like I have to add this. Let's open the original. Save image as Zuvak, but he is a human. I don't know, like, if that's an alternate version of Zuvak, or if it's Zuvak and he got turned into a human or something. So I don't know whether to add that picture. Either way, I'll just, like, I can just add the picture to the wiki right now, and I don't have to attach it to any article. Zuvak, but he is a human. Oh, but definitely, though, I'll make an article on Gnome the sequel. JPGS, is Gnome the sequel for the PCG Xbox? Internet is taking forever. Okay, there we go. Now, let us make an article for this. Do I even have an article on the original Gnome? Yeah, I do. Here's Gnome. Wait, appearances? I didn't do this. Did I make this article? Who made this article? Oh, shoot, it is me. It's all me. Oh, man. Oh, this is the article on Gnome, like, the species. My game is called Gnome the Return. So here's the article on that game. JPGS's game is called Gnome, the sequel. GNOME the sequel is a, I'm not going to say 2020 because that'll make my screen change, is a PCG by jpgs. It's a sequel to GNOME The Return by Zach. And under characters, JPGS says it's an alternative version. Okay. For characters, the only character I know is definitely going to be in it because he's on the cover is Zuvak. I'll say from GNOME. So this is the GNOME version of Zuvak. And let's add a picture in here. I'll save it first, then I will go into Classic Editor. JCC says, why did Chris create Zuvak? Like, the reason that Chris created Zuvak, let's go into a nice, yeah. The reason Chris created Zuvak is because, it was for a PCG. He just wanted a character for just one time. Like he basically, I was exploring like a factory controlled by the evil company, the company it's called. And like he wanted there to be like a robot that I could get information out of by like interrogating it. And he just drew Zuvak. He says he has no memory of why he drew this particular character, but this is who he drew. And it was supposed to be just like for one screen, just like to help give you information, and that was going to be it. But because I was so determined, because like Zuvak was like, his personality was like he was nice. He was like, I have to work for the company, like, but I don't want to. I want to help you, but like my programming stops me from helping you. So I had to like reprogram him to do good. And then I was like, well, I can't just leave this guy here. I have to save him and bring him with me on my adventures. And Chris is like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, yes, I can. I'm gonna save Zuvak, you guys. So like that went back and forth with us with us playing this PCG for like an hour probably. We just back and forth. Finally, I found a way, like just trying again, saving game until I finally saved Zuvak and brought him out of that factory. And because of that, he kept appearing again and again and again in PCGs, and he was always like sort of giving me information. That is how Zuvak came to be. That is Zuvak's real world origin story. So hope that answers your question. Anyway, let's add a picture in here. Add this photo. Let's go into source. Copy that and put it above the text. And then I'll just edit this and make it a little bit bigger. Also, JPGS says that this is for the PCG Xbox. So this is a PCG. Oh, sorry, I'm not letting you see my screen. This is a PCG for the... I'll link... No, not buy. Okay, this is a PCG by JPGS for the PCG Xbox. There we go. Now let's go back to the PCG. I'll also add this to the category of GNOME series, I guess. And also PCGs. And also JPGS. Let's go back to PCG Xbox. Now we know there's another game for this system. That is Gnome the sequel. And I will say save game. And save game. But that is pretty appropriate, isn't it? And Starry says, saving Zuvak episode 1. Yeah, totally. Yeah, like I feel like I want to make a whole video just about that story at some point, but it's not going to be for a while. Yeah. So that is Gnome the sequel. It's part of the Gnome series, which also includes Gnome the Return. So I'll add this to Gnome series as well. Okay, so this article doesn't have a picture, which bothers me, but I don't know. I might be too lazy to go to YouTube and screenshot a picture. Or I do have the actual game right over here, I think, somewhere. Where's the cover screen? Here we go, Gnome the Return. I might actually just add this to the wiki right now, just because I can. Just because I can, you guys. I'm like totally abusing my power right now. Alright. Bam. Alright, picture taken. Let's crop that on my phone a little bit. Crop. The shading is pretty bad, but it's going to have to do. I'm too lazy to do otherwise. If anyone else wants to make a better picture of Gnome the Return, they are welcome to. Let me go straight into the PCG wiki on my phone and go into contribute, add photo, choose file from my photo library, this one, done, and upload file. Now I can simply add this from the wiki. I will go into this, I'll go and add, I will say add this photo, source, is this entertaining to you guys? Like, I feel like this has got to be boring, right? Like, just me editing the wiki. I mean, I'm having fun doing it, but like, I feel like I've got to be like boring the stuffing out of you guys. And Starry says, how are you abusing your power? I don't know. I don't know. JPGS says, write about Halo 2020 and FYI, it's a sequel to my first PCG Halo. Okay, cool. Let's see. Well, now we have the entire Gnome series. We've got Gnome the Return, and we've got Gnome the sequel. That is the entirety of the Gnome series. Via said she wanted to make Gnome the prequel. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be pretty cool. We'd have to do like a massive stream where we just play all 3 Gnome games in a marathon, a Gnomathon or something. I don't know. Anyway, JPGS says write about Halo 2020. Yeah, but before that, I did not finish writing about Paper Pokemon. Wait, where is PCG Xbox? Yeah, I did not write about Paper Pokemon Ultra Red. I should do that first. Yeah, by the way, if anyone else wants to request me do their stuff as well, like, please request it. I've been doing only JPGS, so I feel like everyone else is going to be neglected. So, like, if anyone else wants me to do anything, let me know, definitely. So let me save this as ultra red. I'm saving this as, and let's go in here. Paper Pokemon Alt 130 is that E with an accent. Pokemon Ultra Red is Pokemon PCG. Is it a PCG or a paper game? Or a little of both. Regardless, by pardon me, hiccups, I guess. By jpgs. It's for the PCG, Xbox. I'll put in a category for characters, or like a heading for characters, and I'll say to be added. jpgs, you should probably come add some stuff because I don't know enough about the game. Or if anyone else is a fan of the game, come add more stuff to this article about it. And I'll also put a heading for Pokemon. To be added. And let us save that. Go into the classic editor. Add a photo. Browse. Desktop. Oh no, I think I did save it to new PCG folk stuff, right? I saved this as ultra red. There we go. I tried to upload an illegal file type. What's the file type? .web page. All right. File. Open with paint. File. Save as a JPEG. Now let's upload it. Why do I not see it here? Did I accidentally save it to the other place? Are guys saying stuff that I'm missing? Anstarry says... Oh wait, JCC says, can you do one about the upcoming paper game postal service? Oh, an article about it? Sure. Saying that I have the idea of it. Anstarry says, I hate hiccups. I normally suffocate myself in a pillow to stop them. Huh, does that work? And JCC says, by the way, this is what JCC stands for. Josh's Cool Console. Good to know. Because my name is Josh. And he says, same Anstarry. Cool. Okay, let's check the other place. Did I save it here by any chance? Ultra red dot webpage. No. What the heck? Oh, it didn't save yet. That's the problem. Let's go to desktop. There we go. Ultra red, upload. There we go. Let's move that picture up to the top. And we've got an article. Also, this is going to go in my category for Pokemon franchise, because there's also other Pokemon PCG related material. You've got obviously Pokemon Stop, which is my PCG, which JPGS at least is definitely well aware of. He's put, nods to it in a bunch of his games. And there's a bunch of, not sequels, but Pokemon Stop has actually been in a bunch of short stories by somebody else, not by me. But like Pokemon Stop, like the characters from Pokemon Stop and some of the Pokemon have crossed over into like this massive Pokemon fan fiction crossover, Crisis in the Dream World. There's links on the PCG wiki, and also Pokemon. I think there's like 3 stories in total that my character of Gash Ketchum, the cousin of Ash Ketchum, has appeared in. That are all in this series of Pokemon tales. That were created by this Pokemon fanfiction creator. He just, we worked out a crossover, and so we did it. So that is all part of the universe of Pokemon Stop. And it also crosses over with a whole bunch of other Pokemon fan fiction. So there's a whole interconnected Pokemon PCG universe that's connected to the Pokemon fan fiction universe, sort of the same universe. And jpgs, if you cross over with us, you can be your Pokemon game can be a part of that as well. If you include, if maybe Gash Ketchum makes an appearance in your game. Not saying it should, but if anyone in the audience makes a Pokemon game with references to my stuff, it'll be part of the same Pokemon PCG universe. Which, by the way, is not the same as the regular PCG universe. It's an alternate universe in the multiverse. You know what I mean? It's the universe that all the Pokemon stuff takes place in. Anyway. Sorry, I'm nerding out about universes or whatever. JPGS says you can put it has the Kanto Pokedex, Hoenn Pokedex, and Sinnoh Pokedex. Okay. Okay. Kanto Pokedex, Sinnoh Pokedex, and the Hoenn, Hoehn Pokedex. Done. Okay, so and these are PCGs. JCC wanted me to, assuming he's still there, but even if he isn't, he wanted me to make an article for the PCG Postal Service. PCG Postal Service. The PCG Postal Service is a proposed system to get PCGs and other PCG stuff to people in the PCG community. It was proposed by JCC Paper Games. And I guess it remains to be seen if the system will be enacted. All right, let's save that page. I have no picture of it. Let's just add this to the category of JCC Paper Games. And yeah, I don't know, I guess real world stuff. Not real people. Real world, I guess. I'll create that category now just for this. Okay, that was article number 1230. 1230. Whew. There are lots and lots of pages on the PCG Wiki. It is growing constantly. Let's go to a random page. Huggles. Random character from Kurt's Experiments game that had a bazillion characters in it. And another random one, Killick, part of the Guy's Special Forces unit. So many characters, so many stories in this place. I'm so it's so cool that this has grown as much as it has. like, a lot of this was me, or like 95% of what's on this wiki is by me. Not all of it though. Like some of it has been added by others, some by, you know, my friends, some who made their own PCGs, some by you guys, and yeah, that's it. So, I guess that's all I have to add for right now. Wait. Oh, I was supposed to add jpgs's Halo 2020, and it's a sequel to his first PCG Halo. Okay. That will be article number 1231. Halo 2020. Oh, that did be... Yeah. Ha! I caught it this time. We're back. My setup is collapsing over here. Anyway. Yeah, it's because I said press 2. That happened. Okay. Halo. Ah, dang it. I have to press 2 again. Oh, no. Alright. We got through it. Halo 2020 is a... Dang it. Okay, I'm just going to say it's a PCG by jpgs. It's Nstarry says don't press 2. I'm trying, Nstarry. I'm trying, but it's hard. The temptation is hard. You'd be shocked at how much 2 needs to be pressed. Okay, it is a sequel to his first Halo PCG, which I also don't have an article about, but that can come later. And jpgs says I plan on making a Minecraft OP RPG game. One-page RPG or open world RPG? I'm not sure. Anyway, either way, that's cool. I'm sure you'll do a really good job of it, jpgs. Okay, so I will say, dang it. Okay. I don't really have a whole lot else to say about this. I guess I'll just save it for now. I will add it to the category, Halo, PCGs, and jpgs. Okay, jpgs says next PCG Friday. What conspiracy? Oh, I'll ask Chris about that. I'll let him know you requested it. Yeah, my camera sucks, or the mounting sucks rather. But yeah, I'll let him know you requested that. I don't know if it's finished. He seems to have kind of forgotten about it a little bit and was working on a Scarf's Tale. But I'll let him know you requested it and see if he has enough to play, you know. So, yeah, I will definitely let him know. Anyway, I seem to be out of stuff to write unless somebody tells me by the time I'm done talking or has a question or has anything they want me to address. Yeah, the camera just sucks and sorry. Yeah, I guess it's probably a good time to end the stream. I've been streaming for quite a while now. For anyone who's, you know, joined recently, Anstarry says, can you continue going through random pages? Sure. Yeah, I'll do that for a bit. I mean, probably not long, probably a few minutes, but I'll definitely do it for a bit longer. But yeah, just in case anybody wasn't here in the beginning of the stream, we definitely did a playthrough of the demo version of the last of the Zorelta computer game, which was pretty darn cool. And then we added an article on that. So let me just quickly show anyone who's new. Man, I created a lot of articles just now. Dang. Here we go. Here's the article on the PC game for last of the Zorelta. Here is the title screen. That is pretty darn cool. Now, let's continue going through some random pages. JCC says react to some videos. Yeah, but what should I react to, though? This is a PCG by Via that she made for me. Let's do a random page. 3D. Third Dimension, or 3D for short, was a male human guy. He was an like guy meaning like in PCGs a guy is like, it can just be like a foot soldier, like a grunt, but like when somebody's specifically a guy, it means like in universe they're literally like a stick figure person soldier. So this guy, so Third Dimension is one of those. He's an experimental test subject for an unknown organization along with many other beings, and his special ability was flatten. And he has stats here, but I don't know what they mean. So JPGS says OP RPG like Flame Spot. Oh, fascinating. Very cool. Is it going to be connected to Flame Spot's game? I'm very curious. That would be awesome. JPGS, I really like that you put all these connections to like my games, Chris's games, you know, everybody else's games in your games. That is super cool. JCC says anything, Zach. Let's see. Alien language story. Oh man, this is a short story I wrote. It's sort of PCG related, so I put it in the wiki. Like, it's supposed to take place in the PCG universe, but it doesn't really have that many direct connections, except that it's supposed to be the same aliens who are in my earlier PCG. And I created a fictional language for these guys, and as you're reading this story, you learn the fictional language of these aliens. Like, for example, she woke up hours later. She opened her eyes to notice that an alien had its finger up her nose. She was very annoyed by this and pulled the alien finger out. Regula chachka kolu, exclaimed the alien. Chenda glared at it. It was a stereotypical alien with a general human shape, although it was gray, tall, and spindly, and had huge, entirely black eyes. And it goes on. It's a whole story, and that's why I put this picture from one of my old PCGs in it. JPGS says, write about my Spaceballs Lego animation. Oh, that is a really good point, JPGS. That is a very important thing that should be on this wiki, and I have not written about it yet. I'm ashamed of myself. Like, I used to be on top of everything PCG on this wiki. I was like the master chronicler, but now that I've been doing videos, like, I've fallen behind you guys. I'm missing like the big important things. I don't know what is going on with me. Anyway, and sorry, it's like, whoa, alien, invasion of personal space. Why are you sticking your fingers up my nose? Seriously. What the heck? Anyway, like, what about my Spaceball? Well, yeah, what is it called? Again, JPGS, let's find out. That's JCC. Let's go into subscriptions. Come on, internet. JCC, Angry KP, JPGS, there we go. And let's go into your videos and into, where's your Lego animation? Spaceball. Here we go, Spaceballs Part 1 of 2. Do you have like a title screen? Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's one at like the end. Yeah, there we go. Screen cap that. I mean, it's not much to look at, but it is technically the title screen, so I will make it the, and I'll also put another image of it. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay, file, save as, Spaceballs, and let's Spaceballs Lego animation. Man, I'm shocked it's still you're still seeing my screen. I thought by now for sure I would have pressed something. And Story says the bigger question is how big is her nose? Like I saw his fingers were long. That's true. That is true. But he may not have stuck the entire finger up her nose. It may have been like, you know, just the tip of it. So, I mean, his fingers might be long but not wide. So, you know, it could make sense. It could make sense. Like, not that we necessarily need to get into the logistics of like alien nose finger nonsense. I don't know. Anyway, Spaceballs was a Lego animation by jpgs. All right, this is super annoying. That's it, jpgs. I'm moving your article to jpgs so it's easier for me to select. And also that is the name you're using more often now. I want to say it's loosely based on the original Spaceballs game. I'm not sure if that's... Oh yeah, it is, because Killbot's in it. So it's loosely based on the PCG Spaceballs. But with heavily changed plots. Okay, so this game, this film, this includes characters. Oh wait, first I should include the story. A team of people has to... What were they trying to... They were trying to get a box before time runs out. What was that? That was like a... Shoot. It was it was something like... Like, I remember it wasn't specific what it was. It was just like a box of very important material. I forget what it was called, though. It's to find an important box before time runs out. And so I'll make a subheading for the team. Whoops, that's another heading. I want to make a subheading. The team. And that consists of... Here we got Steven. New character. We got Killbot. JCC says, "Hey JPGS, what does JPGS stand for?" That's a good question. But I think I have an idea. Let me guess before you answer. I think that JPGS stands for because originally your name was Paper Journal Games, and then you changed it to JPGS, which I take to be inspired by IPGS, who created paper games. And so I would guess that JPGS still, like, it would stand for Journal Paper Game System, but I could be wrong. And Starry guesses Justin plays games. I don't know. That could be true. Or Jake. Do I know Paper Journal JPGS's actual name? I don't think so. I don't think I do. Unless I forgot. Anyways, Killbot, Jonathan says, and Starry, yeah. Anyway, Killbot, we've got Zuvak, we've got Brad. We've got Rexbane, Theophilus, who there's already an article of because he was from my How to Make a PCG FPS video. Let's see, who else am I missing? That's it. Okay. I also would like to screenshot this scene because this is sort of an iconic screen from the game. Let's do this. Spaceballs 2, I'll call this. And let's add some photos. Let's photo it up, you guys. JCC, by the way, make a video about this community-wide thing about the paper game postal service. Well, let me know what your plan for that is first. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to say in a video. I mean, if you actually work out a system, I will definitely make a video promoting it. I just, would want to know what to say. Oh, I pressed 2 again. Dang it. Dang it. I don't even know why I pressed 2 this time. Regardless. Let's add one more photo, which is this guy. Whew. JPG says Jaden's paper games? Man, my guess was totally off base. That's just what I've been assuming this whole time. Since you were originally Paper Journal Games, and then you changed it to JPGS, I always thought that was sort of like mixing your original title with IPGS. That was what I assumed. It still is. Like, I was right that it's like a nod to IPGS, though, right? Am I right about that part at least? Oh man, and Starry, you missed Jaden. Oh no. You also missed James. There's a lot of J names out there. Jacob. My nephew is Jacob. Let's publish this, see how that looks. Yes, but too small. All right. Perfecto. And we've got an article. Wait, we're missing something very important. And Starry says, I'm useless, I miss so many. Oh no, and Starry, no. Let's insert a template into this article. And this template is going to be movies. Because, see, the movies template, what that does is it just puts this nice, like, list of all the PCG movies at the bottom of the article and with links to them. So, like, here's all the movies that are released. Here's the ones that are in development. If you guys... And, like, over here, if you go to view, you can, like, actually just go to this list. This list is sort of like a page by itself. But if you add something to this, then anytime, like most of these videos, like if I go to, for example, Memories of a Horse, like it has this template on the bottom. And if you add a game to this list, then it will be added to this list on every page that this template is added to, which is super cool. So I'm going to add this new game, this Spaceballs animation, right this very second. Unfortunately, you can only do source editor for these templates, but still pretty... I mean, it's pretty easy to copy what is there. I mean, you're just gonna do that, and we're going to go call it Spaceballs Lego animation. And let's put these things so it's in italics and publish that. And here you can see it is part of this thing. So now if I go to like any of these other things like Return of the Perfect One, it has this template at the bottom. And you can see already this Lego animation link is now on this article. So ideally, every article on a PCG short film or animation or anything will have links to, will have a link to every other one at the bottom there. So what am I doing? I feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Okay, so I made an article on all this stuff. Oh, what's going on, Rex being Theophilus? I should add that I don't know if it's supposed to be the same version of Rex Bane Theophilus or an alternate version. JPGs. I mean, there's no since Rex Bane Theophilus, we don't know anything about his life except that he was in a FPS scenario at one point. It could totally be the same version. Like it really doesn't matter. But either way, until you confirm either way, I will add it to the same article. Pardon me. And story says pineapple hat. Yes. Someone the Fish says, man, I've been really busy today. I missed it all. Oh no, Someone the Fish. But, you know, welcome aboard. We're just making wiki articles. And Salman, earlier in the video, we did a playthrough of the Spaceballs computer game. You should check that out as well. Sorry, not Spaceballs. The last of the Zorelta computer game, which is pretty darn cool. Let's do this. Someone says I'll watch that after. Awesome. Okay, so he was part of a team trying to find an important box, and that was as seen in Spaceballs, the Lego animation. And let's save that page. So now this makes reference to the Spaceballs Lego animation. Yeah, wiki. Man, it's so cool that I get to show you guys this wiki. Like, for so long, like, the wiki has been, like, the part of my of the PCG universe. Like, I worked on the wiki so long and so hard. And, like, I put so much effort into it. I got so good at, like, making it look good and, like, perfected it and made so many articles. There's over 1,000 articles, 1,232. And, you know, no one saw it. Like, so it's like it didn't matter. I mean, like, occasionally somebody would check it out, but, like, man, even after I started the YouTube, like, it's hard to get people to read these, like, sort of dry articles. But doing this stuff on a live stream seems to be the way to do it, because, like, which is super cool. And Starry says, hey, Salmon the Fish PCG, why do your kind jump up and down in the river to be eaten by bears? Oh, because he's a salmon. I mean, my guess would be they're probably trying to avoid being eaten by the bears, but you know, can't be sure. I've never heard. I mean, a salmon speak for himself, so I guess Salmon can answer that one. You know, never know for sure. Anyway, ooh, gallery from Balzac Globotron. This is going to be a lot of good pictures in here, I think. By the way, this is what the interior of the of Ginkus's tower looks like. There is like this, or at least this is what the escape route really looks like, because we revisit the same area in Balzac Globotron. We're like, this is like a top-down view. There's like a let me look at the full-size image so that stuff doesn't come up. There's like a path that kind of like winds around, and then it goes down these stairs to another path, and then it goes down some more stairs to another path, and then there's like, you slide down like a fireman's pole to the next path, you walk around, and like, yeah, it goes all the way around. And so he says, well, we have a Salmon right here to speak for his race. Salmon says, well, it's in my nature. Can't let those bears eat me. Wow, very interesting. What does Salmon do in their free time? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Oh my god, the picture is so intricate. Yeah, like, dude, you have no idea. I put so much effort into every screen of Balzac Globotron, and there are so many screens. Like, I put so much detail. They're like, sometimes if you're revisiting the area from another PCG, it's like super accurate, but like looks a lot better and adds new details. Like, let's see, like, where's a good example of that? Here, this is the same place from the last of the Zorelta. Like, this is like the outside of Ginkus's tower. Right here is the spaceship Ginkus landed in. But now this is 1,000 years later, so that spaceship is all broken and rusted. And instead, we're landing here in Balzac's spaceship, like right next to it. And we have to infiltrate the same tower yet again, only now it's covered by a stasis field that was emitted by Ginkus's staff. Anstarry says, I'm working on the sequel for Tenebris. It has a story now. Awesome. I am very much looking forward to seeing what that story is. Anstarry says it's called Myrmidon. Ooh, really good title. I like that. Someone says, awesome screen beats, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I'm mixing in my head, like reading what you're saying and saying my own thing. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, yeah, like what I was trying to say is, like, Anstarry, I just like, I made these screens so intricate and like there's no reason they had to be at all. Like, I could have just as easily done like a simpler, well, that one was pretty simple, I guess, but like, you know, the one before was like super intricate. Some of them are super intricate. Here's like this is not actually a screen for the game. This is just like, I drew it for myself so I would understand the layout of the inside of Ginkus's tower. Because there were so many rooms inside Ginkus's tower in this game, it got really confusing. Man, I wish it would load. Come on. JCC says, to say in the video how in a paper game postal service you have to give your details, and he writes it in a letter and sends you the game for free. So how does that work? Is there like a central, is there like one person that everyone sends their details to, and then that person like transfers the letters from one person to the other? Or is it just like what, a system for people to trade details or something? Anyway, Anstarry says, FYI, Myrmidon means someone who carries out orders without question. Interesting. Is that Latin? Oh, hey, Salty Boy, how's it going? Salty Boy, you're the one who made Obake, right? Like the comic you started to make? Which, by the way, I'm going to show you guys in a second, because Obake is pretty cool. Yeah, so look at all these rooms. Like, each one of these little circles is a room. Like, escape route. I know it's super messy, because this is not for the player to actually see. This is just for my own reference, so I know where everything is. There's like the roof, here's a floor, here's a floor, here's a floor. Each floor has like 4 rooms in it. There's so many, it's hard to keep track of. Yeah, like, but a lot of these screens I could have just made like a lot simpler and it would have worked just as well. Like this right here. What the heck is the point of this screen? Like, it's just a hallway with 3 exits. That's it. Like, I was trying to make it like an actual computer game, but like I just made a ton of these really nice screens, and like here it is, another screen with like 4 exits this time. Looks nice, but there's no purpose for it to be. I could have just drawn like one big page, which is like the whole space station top down. But anyway, let's take a look at Obake, because that is pretty cool. Because Salty Boy added some cool stuff to this wiki back in the day. Obake is a series made by Blocks in 2016. Blocks is the same as Salty Boy. It it follows the story of Taro and his team. They're fighting fighting spirits called the yokai. Here is some art for, like, I guess that's like a cover art for Obake, or at least concept art. I think it shows the team. Man, my internet today. Come on. What is going on? Well, regardless, since that is not loading, I'll tell that to open in a new tab. And while that's loading, I can point out that, like, I think this is the team. Like, I remember this guy over here, like, that's Dogman. Because Dogman is the last survivor of the planet Explosion. Like, explosion, but his space shuttle crashed on Earth. Being an alien, Dogman unlocked various powers such as enhanced strength, speed, and powers like eye lasers and flight. Huh. Kind of sounds a little bit like another character we might be familiar with, doesn't he? He now works in the council, who supplied him with Nurox plate armor. That is pretty cool. And here's the clearer image, by the way, which finally loaded. That is some pretty nice art, Salty Boy. And if we go back to Obake, there's actually an issue here. This is it, you guys. I'm going to read the full issue 1 of Obake right here on the stream. Here we go. Mom, Dad, no! Ah! And this giant guy is like eating his parents. Ah! But he wakes up. Phew. Just a dream. This is some nice art going on right here, and some nice computer art, Salty Boy. And you're embarrassed by it. I mean, hey, like, you know, better than I could do, probably. I don't know how to do, like, nice computer art like this with nice textures and everything. I think it looks pretty darn good. But, yeah, this is all we ever got. Does anyone else, like, am I the only one? Is anyone else in chat, like, want to see what happens next in Obake? JCC says, JPGS says he wants to see more. So, heck yeah, I completely agree. JCC says, no, it's a system where you can basically trade a game with the original creator. Wait, so like you send their game, they send your game? So how would you arrange this? Like you just arrange a series of trades? I mean, like you could probably just like message each other and say like, hey, I'll trade you my game for your game, like, and we'll trade addresses or whatever. I guess, like, on the PCG Discord probably be the easiest way to do it. Like, maybe we could set up a Discord channel for that, JCC, although that might not be the most secure thing to trade addresses on. I don't know. It's probably best to just do it over DMs. I don't know. But anyway, what else is going on, you guys? Oh, hey, I commented on this January of last year. And Story says I live on Mars. Well, that would be pretty hard. Like, I don't think there's mail that goes to Mars. I mean, they're sending a spacecraft to Mars. There's some robots on Mars. But I don't know if we could really get mail to, like, I could write a letter to NASA, be like, yo, hey, would you mind including this on your next shuttle to Mars? Yeah, I somehow doubt they're gonna go along with that. And Story says the robots are my parents. That is pretty awesome. Those guys are pretty cool. Your parents are pretty darn awesome, and Story. Like, Spirit and Opportunity's true child is Anstari. I approve. Yeah, Utterson's Diner. Anyone remember? Like, we played this in a live stream just the other day. And there's already a wiki article on it. And I created this article, I think. Right? Yeah. No, PDY created it, which is Yak Games. But yeah, Yak Games also created the article on like the Burr and on the and on Mr. Utterson. I need to add pictures to these. If anyone wants to help, that would be super awesome. JCC says the idea is in a paper game postal service. You basically download the game but post it? I don't know what that means. Wait, so like you download the game but then you send it to each other? Like in the mail? Is that what you're saying? Oh, because like... I mean, I might be willing to like download the game and try to... Well, I don't know. I don't know how much trouble it is to mail it to another country. I could look into it, I suppose. To like, because like I definitely have a working printer. I could like print games out and send them to people, but like I don't know if you guys like. I definitely do not blame you guys to not trust me with your addresses, because you know I am a stranger on the internet. So yeah, probably shouldn't trust me. But anyway, anything else going on? And sorry says, I don't think you can send things to Mars. Yeah, that's probably going to be the limitation. Hat Kid series. Oh man, this is one of Kurt's game series from back in the day. Super good, super awesome. The basic idea of the Hat Kid series was that you play as this kid over here. This is Hat Kid. We even made we made a 3D model of him in one of the games. But like, yeah, you play as this kid if it would load. Or is my internet just out? And sorry says yes, random pages please. Sweet. It's good when what you're doing is like not bad, but yeah. We'll just have to rely on this here picture, even though that's a terrible picture of a 3D model of Hat Kid. But basically the idea of the Hat Kid series is that you play as Hat Kid and you have a friend, and like in the first game you're outside a cave and it's like, hey, let's go inside the cave, and Hat Kid's friend is like, I don't know man, that seems kind of risky. And the game is you just have to try to get your friend to go inside the cave, and he's like refusing. You have to like pull him and everything, and it's like you're just constantly trying to get him. And then once you get inside the cave, then it's like, okay, let's go to the next screen, let's go deeper inside, and there's like all sorts of dangers inside the cave. There's like Zubats and everything. You have to try to convince him, and it's like, I don't know man, it's kind of risky. And then finally, at the end of the game, you go through like 4 screens of this, of like struggling super hard to get him to go further with you. And then at the end, it turns out the secret was you have to give up and go home. As soon as you say, all right, fine, you're right, it is kind of risky, let's go home, you win the game. That's all you had to do from the beginning, and you beat the game. That was Kurt was such a troll. He was like the master PCG troll. No one has ever surpassed Kurt's trollery for PCGs. Good freaking times. He was a genius. Anyway, yeah, plot twist, seriously. So that's Hat Kid. Let's hit up some random pages again. 7 Sins. This is, yeah, there's like, this was like an article made to like promote her upcoming PCG. Pierre's upcoming PCG, and each one has like their own unique custom art. And like the 7 Sins, like they're supposed to be based on like the biblical 7 Sins. Each one is like a villain. They're all Umbrians, which is like a race of shadow people. But they're all based on a classic PCG character. Or not all of them, but most of them. So over here we've got Pride, which is Zuvak. Over here we've got Greed, which is Orman. Orman is actually not a PCG character, but he is a superhero that I made as a kid, and for some reason she used him. Lust is based on what's her name? Soluna. Here she is as Lust, but she's based on Callistina, which was one of our friends' characters in an RPG. Over here is Wrath. Wrath is based on Nezareth. Salty Boy says is that inspired by Seven Deadly Sins? No, actually. I've seen the Seven Deadly Sins anime, but no, it's not inspired by that. It's just like it's, at least as far as I know, like Seven Deadly Sins is pretty new, right? Because this was made years before that was, at least before it was available on Netflix. Yeah, it's just because Pierre like bases her games on a lot of like mythological lore, biblical lore, hermetic knowledge. She like works a lot of it into that and makes like connects everything to everything else. But anyway, yeah, this guy's based on Nezareth. In case you guys don't know who Nezareth is Ginkus's nemesis. He is wherever Ginkus goes, Nezareth is always pursuing him, trying to find him. So Wrath is based on Nezareth. So Gula Gluttony is based on, you guys can probably guess. It's based on the fat guy. Envy is sorry, it's Envy that's based on Callistina. Who was Lust based on? Oh, Lust was based on Soluna. She was from, like, not from PCGs, but from a web game that we were trying to create back in the early 2000s. We never finished it. And then the last one is Sloth. And Sloth is based on Ginkus. But this is not what Sloth actually looks like in the game. This is just weird, whatchamacallit, concept art. Let's go to other versions. JCCC says, no, it's instead of downloading it. So, like, how does that work? Like, one person downloads it, and then they, like, just give the file to another person? Anyway, so here's our page on versions of Ginkus, so let's go to Sloth. And here's what Sloth actually looks like in the game. Sloth is based on Ginkus, so she's got, like, the staff, like Ginkus, and it's emitting light, but also she's got, like, wings made of like sort of ethereal feathers, which I think the way she drew this is super cool. Just like this whole side of the room is covered in shadow and she is made out of the shadow, but then like the wings are just made by like erasing into the shadow. I thought that was super cool. Yeah, so where else should I go? Alton's journal. Yeah, Alton's journal is like, Alton is this guy, and he found he's the guy who found Balzac Lobotron at the beginning of the game Balzac Lobotron. And he is just like this old guy who's been trapped on a space station for years alone. So he, like, there's just a journal about his experiences, like his experiences living on a space station, and then about how he discovers Balzac Lobotron. And when you're playing Balzac Lobotron, you could discover the journal and play it. And if you click this link, you can actually read this journal online. He has journal entries, but he's not from Earth, so he uses a different calendar system. This is January 8261. I don't know why it's still January. You know, like it's a different system. There wouldn't be January and February, but there's a few entries here. And then it says to be continued in Balzac Lobotron at the end of it. That is pretty cool. I shouldn't rate my own stuff as cool, but like I didn't really remember how much stuff I did on it, so it's like cool to see it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see, Tintin Farms. This is a location from my PCG, Zuvak, the Life and Times of a clown on a stick. And in this game, I like used, man, all right, I will open link a new tab. I used like, I stitched together pictures from actual Google Earth data, but from different places. I stitched them together to create locations like this. And this would be where you would have to play in the PCG. Like, you would be like, okay, like, because you're Zuvak, you can use the internet to like tap into phone lines and call anyone's phone, or tap into security cameras, or do anything to accomplish your goal in this whole area. So in this place, like, I think there was like a facility here, and you had to like find some dirt on a politician and then leak it to a newspaper so that you could convince this company to sell to the company, because this takes place before Zack rescued Zuvak. This is when Zuvak was still evil, so you had to rescue him. Salty Boy says, "Whoa, that's clever." Are you talking about JCC's thing, or the last thing I was looking at? I'm not sure. Either way, anyway. Yeah, the other location from this place was Company Town. This was like probably the most iconic location from this game. Oh, the maps. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I knew I wanted to create like a top-down environment. I could have just drawn it on a piece of paper, but like I wanted to make this PCG really feel different than other PCGs before. I wanted to do something very new and cool, but that really worked as a PCG. And when I actually played this with Chris, you can see on our playthroughs, we have a series of there's like a playlist of us playing the game on this channel. But like, yeah, when we actually play through this, I actually printed out these screens. So it is a paper computer game. It's not like digital or anything. It was on paper. But yeah, this is Company Town. So like, the idea of Company Town is that it is like, over here is like a base for the company. The company, if you don't know, is like the most evil organization in paper computer games. It's like the first organization that you fought against in the original series of paper computer games, and they are the ones that created Zuvak. So this is the facility where they created Zuvak in. So this is actually the facility where in Chris's original games I would rescue Zuvak. It's the same facility, but now, like, since this is a prequel, we play as Zuvak, and we have to do stuff in this town, and like by calling the houses to manipulate people. And the goal in this section was to build a radio tower on top of Company Town. To do that, we had to like call up the construction place, which is like over here, but they won't do it without getting a permit, so you have to call the police station. But the police station doesn't trust the company, so the only way to do it is to blackmail them. So you have to like call up other people in the town to find out what they know about the police officer, find some dirt on him. And I had a lot of fun playing this PCG. So yeah, that is Company Town, which was the first location from Zuvak, The Life and Times of a Clown on a Stick, which has, here's Zuvak, The Life and Times of a Clown on a Stick. Yeah, there's two halves of this game. Like, there's these screens, which are like drawn on black paper, and there's the others, the ones stitched together with Google Maps. Both sides I wanted to look very different from, you know, what you know of paper computer games. Yeah, so like it introduced a bunch of new characters. It introduced Zuvak's enemy/mentor, Proto Zuvak 0.0. This is a blurry picture, but that is him. He only exists in the digital world. He's not there physically. He is only like a computer program. And he was the guy who was supposed to inherit the Zuvak body. But because there were problems with his program, they got rid of him and they created a whole new program. And that's the Zuvak we know and love today. But they kept the old program around just to use it to teach the new Zuvak program. So that's why he's sort of Zuvak's mentor, but he's really bitter about it. He's like, man, you're an inferior program. I should be Zuvak. So that's Proto Zuvak 0.0. I'm a fan of this guy. Anything else I should do? Man, like, I wish there was a way to do more with this game. Like, I would love to see, you know, more done with, you know, this whole Zubak, The Life and Times of a Clown on a Stick world. I don't know, like, it's probably too big to make an actual computer game out of. I don't know. I guess it could be done. Well, definitely could be done, but it would be a lot of work probably, but, jpgs did do a comic adaptation of it, which is super cool. Ooh, did I get a comment? Ooh, let's live read a comment. Hack Troll Jr. is new to the PCG community, and he's making a video. Yeah, that's his hashtag PCG story. I'll probably read that in the PCG story, but I'm 44 minutes late to tell you this, but the reason I like PCGs are they're a mixture of comic books, video games, and an ounce of creativity. Yeah, that is true. They do have... Yeah, like, paper computer games do have a little bit of comic books in them, in that they have sort of like all these characters. They have a connected universe. They have a little bit of video games in that, you know, they're games. I would argue they probably have a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons in them, too, or like, you know, tabletop role-playing games in that you have to role-play. I like the end, an ounce of creativity. I'd say a lot of creativity. So, yeah, super cool answer. Thank you, Hack Troll Jr., if you're watching. JPGS says you should read the first Zuvak comic live. Yeah, the thing about that is that I'm definitely going to do it. So let's see if I can find that. Where did I put it when I downloaded it? Zuvak Comics 3? Zuvak Comics 2. What's Zuvak Comics 3? Oh, man. What is this file? It is a file? That doesn't make any sense. No, there's definitely a place where I downloaded it. It's going to be kind of annoying to do this because parts of it are upside down. Techno Zombies Comic 1. Where is Zuvak? Is this it? No, this is the one that isn't, like, readable because it's too blurry, but there was a new version. Oh, there's a folder, Zuvak Comics. I missed the comments. That title is amazing. Thank you. And Starry says, an ounce? Only an ounce? I love the outrage. Here we go. Okay, so this is, let's see, fit to page, fit to width. All right, that's a little bit better. All right, let's flip this over first. And okay, so over here we've got Zuvak number 1, his story. And there's a guy watching through the window. I think it's working. Test it. Okay. Hello, Zuvak. Try to move the camera. And he does. Whoa, it's me. You see yourself. Good. Next thing. Now let's turn this upside down. Wait, let's... Come on, Chelsea, say hi. Hello. It's a little girl. Chelsea comes in. Zuvak, what's your name? Chelsea. Chelsea. I'm Zuvak. Chelsea says, I made your name with just random letters. Zuvak says, cool. Zuvak says, wait, like, Zuvak, kill the girl. Zuvak's like, it's okay. She's like, please, no. He says, wait, believe me, he wanted to kill you. Oh, shoot. Oh, Zuvak takes control of something and kills that guy. And then, like, and then she's like, you killed my father, and he's like, believe me, he wanted to kill you. Like, whoa, that's dark. That is dark, killing a little girl's father right in front of her. And then the last panel is just him in front of his iconic bank of monitors, which is from the PCG News intro. Yeah, this is a pretty close adaptation of the PCG. It is super awesome, jpgs. So like let me do a comparison, right? By the way, when you say Zuvak #1, his story, is that by any chance a nod to like the perfect, or like the first issue of the perfect one, where it was just called The Fat Guy, His Story? But like that's my thought, but it could just be a coincidence. But I guess jpgs, you would know. But anyway, yeah, this section where like this guy is there in the original game, Zuvak: Life and Times of a Clown on a Stick, and this guy behind the one-way glass mirror, and Zuvak taking control of the security camera so he can see, and then like the little girl coming in and he's ordered to kill her. That all happens. But then in the original game, like, he definitely doesn't kill the father because because he has an obedience circuit which prevents him from disobeying the orders of anyone in the company. JPGS says, read the sequel. Yeah, so I want to save that one for another live stream, because that one is heavily based on the perfect one. I feel like I want to do that with my dad, if you guys are cool with that, because like he's the creator of the perfect one, and I want to get him to react to that as well as myself. Because like I told him that you made that comic with like the perfect one in it as such a major character, and he was like, "Whoa!" He thought that was really cool. Like he was surprised he didn't know anyone was reading that or anything. So, yeah, I might do a react video with him at some point. So I'll save that for then. Yeah. What else should I do, you guys? I feel like I should maybe like end the stream soon or something, unless anyone else has anything they want me to do. It's hot in here, I tell ya. Yeah, Zuvak: The Life and Times of the Clown on a Stick. Man, I love this wiki. This wiki, like it started as JPGS says, read the perfect one, volume 2. Why volume 2? Why not volume 1? Oh, you mean like volume 2 of your comic? But like, yeah, I want to like save that for another stream, just so I can do a react with my dad. But yeah, this wiki, the PCG wiki, started as like just a big Word document. Like, and the original part of the Word document was like I've told this story before, but I'm just telling in case anyone doesn't know it. Like, this was the original part of that Word document. It was just the timeline. It was just me putting like all the paper computer games in order, in chronological order, and like these entries are like the original entries that, they sort of, it's sort of a chronology. It sort of tells you how each game relates to the other games. So like, for example, like even if it switches from one person to the other, I would say like, this is the first game in the series, so that's like Zack traveling back in time. And then this one, it says, after escaping from the alien spaceship, Zack has returned to his own time. So this is telling you how this relates to the previous game, and then how this game relates to the other games. And yeah, that was the original part of this. But like, JPGS says volume 2 of your dad series. Why volume 2 specifically? Interesting. I might do that. Let's see. So like, yeah, this was the original part, and then like, but it was all in one big Word document. And then like I expanded, like in the, like after I was making the timeline, in the back I made sort of like a section for character bios. And then like finally it got too big for that Word document. So I was like, you know what? I need to put this on the internet somewhere. And that was when wikis were new. So I just I found, it took a while, but I found the way to create a wiki. So I just transferred all the text from that text document into the wiki. So, and it's just grown from there. So this wiki is that original text document that I made back in the day. JPGS says you already made a video of volume 1. Oh, that is true. That is true. I doubt anyone's seen it though. Has anyone seen it? Let's take a look at you know about it, so obviously you saw it, but I think most people aren't aware of my I remember that video getting not that many oh man, I'm down to 405 subscribers. I lost one during this stream. Maybe I'm being too annoying with my live streaming. Anyway, yeah, I have too many videos. Dang it. Alright, let me just search across my channel. Perfect one. Oh, I did a bunch of them. Let's see, I think I did all of them. The Perfect One comics, look, it has 25 views.
Wait. Who's this guy?
Yeah. And Starry says, don't worry, I lost 2 subs yesterday. That sucks. Then Starry, the good thing about your videos is that you get, just a ton of views. You're technically, you have less, subs than me, but you have a lot more views than me on a regular basis on your channel, and that counts for more. So I think your channel is definitely gonna keep growing and really fast. And also I find that I consistently I keep gaining subscribers, but I'll always every time I gain a few, I always know I'm gonna lose 1 or 2. It always happens every time. No problem, dude. Anyway, yeah, so that was the Perfect One comics. Here's the Perfect One comics 2.
Story: The Battle of Panama. So this episode.
Oh, this is still part of volume 1. Oh shoot, you're right. I should probably just, JCC says, how can I get views? JCC, that's a long story. There's a lot of components to that, a lot. Number 1 is, you have to make, a lot of videos. Number 2 is you have to make them as entertaining as possible. Number 3, a really important thing for getting views on your channel, it's hard to do, but make videos about other people's stuff. That's what I found. My most watched series is PCG News. I think that is probably because I talk about other people's PCGs. Not saying you have to only do that, but if you do some of that, people are gonna watch your stuff a lot more because they're interested in seeing their own games, you know, and then you can get them interested in seeing other people's games and even, you know, more of your own stuff. And finally, if you want to get more views, just keep doing it. It takes time. It takes time. Just if you keep doing it regularly, over time you'll build up more subscribers, you'll build up more views. The YouTube algorithm is going to recommend your videos to more and more people, but it could take years. So just got to keep doing it, and the better you get, the more, you know, the better at it you get, you know, the more views you'll get. So that's just how it goes. It took a long time. You know what, I'll show you my JPGS says I uploaded my drawings, that's how I got views. Yeah, that's a good one too. Upload a lot of drawings. People like to see art. Art is a good way. But yeah, let me show you guys my YouTube stats. You're probably not supposed to do this, but what the heck, I'm doing it anyway. This is watch time over the past 28 days. But let's look at, can I look at views? Yeah, this is views actually. Let's look at views over my lifetime. So here's my the lifetime of my channel, right? Right now, I'm getting 178 views today, 160, 174, 155. I'm getting a decent amount of views, right? But if you go back even a few months ago, now I'm getting like 37 views, 20, you know, and then even like a little bit before that, 13, 19, there were a few spikes where I would get 50 views, but then, you know, most of the time I'm getting like, look at this, 2 views on that day, 5, 10, and this is for a long time. Here, this is like where it starts, like here in December of 2018, that's where it starts taking off. But look, this whole time, all the way going back to like May of 2017, that's when I started the channel. 0 views, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, look, one view. Ansari says, I was at 12 subs for a long time. Yeah, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. You just got to keep doing it, and then slowly it starts to pick up a little bit, and it comes and goes. You get despirited because, like, oh, there's a little mountain over here, but then after that little mountain, it goes down a little bit, but then it's going to get up into a little bit of a bigger mountain, and then a bigger mountain, a bigger. And, like, if you keep doing it, eventually you start to get more, you know, more consistent stuff, but it takes a lot of time. And, you know, for me to get even bigger, it's still going to take a lot of time if it happens at all. You never know. Like, every time, you know, like, I am super paranoid that I'm going to one day, like, just plateau and never get past that. Like, okay, I'm just like a 400 subscriber YouTuber, and that's just going to be, like, I'm never going to surpass that, you know? And, you know, I know I probably will get past 400, but it's always possible, you know? Like, how entertaining do I think I really am? And I don't know the answer to that question. It's sort of complicated, you know? Like, Ansari says soinks. Stoinks. Is that like zoinks? Like Shaggy? Anyway. Ooh, top videos of all time. Number 1, how to make a pocket paper computer game with 10,000 views. Second place is only 1,500 views. That's crazy. Salty Boy says stocks. JCC says, I don't know. Third place of all time is how to make a Call of Duty paper computer game. Wow, that's insane. I'm shocked. Man, I should make a Minecraft video. That would really get a lot of views. I really should. But, like, see, the thing is, now that I actually have viewers, like, it's easier to, like, just make the videos that, like, I really, really want to make, and not just make the videos that people want to see. Like, earlier on, you have to make more videos that people want to see in order to get, like, any views at all. But now I can sort of make, like, whatever I want, and I'll get at least some views. So it's like, and people commenting and reacting and whatever. So it's really addictive to just make too much, you know, stuff. Wait, what? People are saying do it. Wait, do what? What am I supposed to do? And Starry says, I watched the What Are PCGs video when I just found your channel. Yeah, definitely. That's second place, but that's only because of how I arrange my channel. And by the way, you guys should arrange your channels as well. Oh, jpgs is saying for a Minecraft PCG. Alright, I'm probably going to have to do that sometime soon. JCC says, I watch your content no matter what. Oh, thanks so much, dude. But, like, let's see. Yeah, the reason that everybody watches my What Are Paper Computer Games thing is because I set it up so that, like, for new viewers, like, so for somebody who's just seeing my channel for the first time, this is what they're going to see. The top video, What Are Paper Computer Games? An explanation, which I think is really helpful. You want it so that if somebody comes onto your channel, they're like, oh, huh, I saw one of his videos. It's pretty cool. Let me click on the channel, see what this guy's all about. You want them to be able to, like, quickly and clearly, at a glance, see a video that explains the channel. And then, or, like, explains the kind of stuff you talk about a lot. And then below that, you can have like your most popular playlists. In this case, for me, it's PCG news. Then I can have all my Let's Plays where, you know, playing paper computer games. Like, these are all playlists, by the way. So if you guys wanna, all right, bye, and Starry, thanks for joining. And JCC, thanks so much for the loyalty. You're the best. Yeah, so these are all my playthroughs. Like playing Zuvac. This is like 6 videos. It's like every single, and like Pokemon Stop. How like this was for a while. These were pretty popular. My how to make, like, all my videos that have like how to make a PCG script, how to make a PCG combat system, how to download PCGs from the PCG shop. Or like how to make an Assassin's Creed paper computer game, how to make a Joker. These get a lot of views for some reason. Like, for some reason, if you say this, if you're telling somebody how to do something, like, they want to see that. Paper computer game shorts. Oh, this playlist needs to be updated because this has more stuff in it now. This is not just for my videos. This is for everyone's. JPGS says it's shocking that porches are longer than actual games. Porches? What's a porch? Right, how do I add a game to this? I mean, a video to this. Oh, I just have to like go. All right, I'll do that later. Oh, the PCGs are longer than actual games. Yeah, totally. Just because people can mess around so much or try things that are ridiculous more than you can in an actual game. There's like so much more possibility of things you can do. So yeah, it can last a lot longer. PCG Fridays is a playlist now. I should put that up here with Let's Play. Yeah, let's edit that. Add playlists. Find the playlist. PCG Fridays. I want to make... Whoops. Shoot. I don't want to actually go to the playlist. Find a playlist. PCG Fridays. Oh, hey, Hack Troll. How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, I read your comments on stream before. I don't know if you saw it. But yeah, let's move this over to... Man, how do you... Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's move this over to here. Dang it. This is annoying to move. Let's move this over to here. And then let's move it over to here. Ah, shoot. There we go. PCG Fridays. Pokemon Stop is an important one. I feel like I should put Zuvac before Ghosts, because Zuvac I did later and it's a little bit more watchable than Ghosts. But yeah. Yeah, so anyway, done. So that is my Let's Play. And Let's Play a paper computer game. What do you guys think? Is that clear, or should I change it to just playing paper computer games or something clearer like that for the playlist title, so that people know what they're looking at here, you know? And the section is how to make paper computer game shorts. My old paper computer games, that's just like videos on like just me showing my old paper computer games and explaining what everything is. I should do one of those on Balzac Lobotron. Over here I've got uploads. That's just all my videos, just everything is here, and just all my playlists. So yeah, this is what you see if you're a returning subscriber, because returning subscribers, if you've been here before, you're probably most interested in PCG news. So that's why I put that up there. Oh man, 3 weeks ago Chris did the last episode of PCG news. Maybe it's time for a new one. It definitely is a time for a new one. I don't know. Salty Boy says maybe change it to paper computer game Let's Plays. That might be clearer. All right, let's try it. So let's see if that improves the Let's Play views at all. Wait, how do I change the title? Oh, because that's the title of the playlist. Let's play a paper computer game. How do I edit that? Wait, what? Huh. I guess you can't change the title. Lame. Oh well. Anyways, we've been at this for hours, you guys. I think it's high time to end the stream. If anyone has any last minute questions, I will definitely answer those. Otherwise, I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Anyone have anything? Let me change to this. Yeah, and it says Salty Boy. Yeah, good call. Salty Boy, you should make more PCG stuff or more like Obaki. I want to see it. That would be awesome. Everybody else should also do more cool stuff. I am first and foremost a fan of PCG stuff. I love to see what all you guys come up with. And I don't just say that as that's a savvy businessman thing to say. Hey, I'm first and foremost a fan of that thing I'm making a lot of money on. I created this channel because I'm legitimately a huge fan, and it sucks that there's nobody in the world making PCG stuff for me to watch, play, enjoy. It used to be the case that everyone was making PCGs and I could just enjoy them. Now I can't. So I had to make this channel so that now to inspire other people to make stuff so that now I can watch it. So yeah, you guys should definitely make stuff, and thanks for watching, folks.